The freestyle by Corey Holcomb and this bitch. Cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. I don't like your daughter, bitch. Ever since I saw the little hoe, niggas knocking on my motherfucking door. Is Trina there? Is she coming out? I say, hey, put that thing in that bitch mouth, cause I don't like your daughter, bitch. Going in my refrigerator. Every nigga that nut in her, somehow they hate her. Oh. Her 2 kids that she kept cause she thought them dudes was gonna give her fuck. But then they ducked out on her ass. Fuck that silly slut. Even though that bitch do got a big ass butt. But I won't fuck her though. Cause it's your daughter. So get the daughter out my face before the slaughter. I don't like your daughter, bitch.
Oh, I told you he had some shit.
We back.
What up,
Yeah.
motherfucker? 5150 in the motherfucking house.
What it do?
Yeah, that was Chris trying hard right there. But
No.
he worked all week on that bullshit. Corey gonna like G. Get your pussy ass
Oh, leave him alone. God, it's messed up.
Hell no, man. Hey, look here, Fort Lauderdale.
Is that where you were at?
Y'all. Oh my God, they came out.
They took
Fort
care
Lauderdale.
of you.
They came out.
Oh,
Fort Lauderdale
shit.
came out. I had a ball. Them girls be naked than a motherfucker on the beach. Look, so my flight got fucked up. So I couldn't get back. So I'm on motherfucking, I woke up in the middle of the night. I do that shit, man. I went out. It was this club on Collins Boulevard.
Okay, I already know.
Man, them hoes was naked. They was naked. That meat be out.
That meat be out.
I couldn't be in a club with girls who basically, how you had a booty shorts to show half your ass for real?
Yeah.
My nigga, I ain't used to that, man. I'm like,
Oh, God.
man, I ain't used to that, man. I wasn't in
What
the
time
club.
was it?
I was just walking past the club. And it's weird. They be like, that's the comedian nigga. Come here. I was like, hey, little bitch, hey. What's up, though?
Oh, my God. They were like, we can get him. Let's get Gramps.
And I ain't stupid.
Gramps.
Because they were young. They were like 20.
There was some young ones, but it was
That's what I'm
some of
saying.
them my age, but they was put together.
Really?
I'm just saying, like, I was amazed to see how the women dressed where they will reveal it. They'll let it be seen, goddammit. They be on that see-through shit now.
Yeah.
Well, you haven't been on Hollywood Boulevard on amateur weekends, huh?
I need to go. Ooh,
for real.
Same thing?
For real. Yes. Like, I couldn't believe it. I actually had to stop one day. I was like, whoa. And mind you, I used to dress, pretty risque when I was younger.
Have you ever wore the shirts that's straight up see-through?
I'll show you a picture. Yes, me and my
Yes,
ex, we
show
were
us a
out.
picture immediately.
Me and my ex, we were out on New Year's Eve, and he was like, "Oh, I love that dress right there," and it was straight see-through. I just
See, that's the thing about.
I mean, I had underwear on, but I had the top was, because you show breast. We go to
You
Europe a
got
lot.
pictures of this?
Yeah.
Look at Chris.
Yeah, what
Chris'
motherfucking
eyes about to
pictures
fall
at?
out his head.
Oh
He
my
like,
God, you guys are
I'm
just
not
booty.
trying to make that better. At least
No,
you
but
was
they're
with a
just breasts.
dude.
I was with my man though. That's for sure.
My
yeah.
private email.
But man,
address
look,
is-
these girls was by
On
themselves.
his computer, breathing heavy.
No, one of them's
Right.
in the book. That picture's in the book actually.
Freeze, these girls was by themselves faded.
Really?
I'm talking
Oh
about
no, that's not.
standing
no,
in
that's
front of
not
the
cool.
club. Because it was letting out.
Oh no,
Faded.
damn it.
Yeah, I've seen that. In
That's not
specials.
cool.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I'm
Yeah.
like,
I've seen it.
are you getting home, baby? Are you by yourself?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
And they be
saying?
having their shoes
They
off,
look at you, they be
barefoot.
like, first, what they
Here's
do,
a drunk
this is
look.
what girls do. They be like, who is you? Bitch, I ain't trying
That's
to buy
terrible.
no pussy. I'm just worried about it.
Oh, stop.
Don't nobody worry about me, you fucking ass. Faded.
No one's ever worried about me.
You just want to fuck me.
Well,
Hey, but I still want you to get home safe.
oh my
I
gosh.
don't want you to. I hope she wasn't driving, especially that one. It was
no.
it was
Oh.
a Caucasian woman too. Stallion.
He says, "Stop."
Clydesdale.
You know when you see them breeding, the ones you breed with.
Oh Lord, here we go. Baby making hips.
Man, she
You
was
hear
probably about real tall. She was probably about 5'10". Cause I measured them
that's
without
tall.
the heels. Yeah.
So when they walk by, you hear the Budweiser theme song.
Right.
Boom, boom, boom. Hit
Are you crazy?
Comes the king of the world.
boom, boom, boom. Yeah, one of that. Yeah.
So much so
Stupid.
she stood out.
Right.
And she was the one who was faded like a motherfucker.
Oh, that's terrible. And you know she drank a lot then because the size.
A
You
big
know what I'm
one.
saying? Or she just didn't eat
A
it.
drunk biggin.
Damn, that's
She
not
was a
good.
Clydesdale,
bigot.
but it was all put together. Nothing was out of shape.
Fine as.
I wanted to be like, hey, can I take a
Clydesdale.
picture of you and show it to these niggas I know?
Oh,
Rawhide.
what? Who said that?
Somebody say,
Multiple sarcasm, 64. All right.
right. Fuck them, but look.
Damn, Corey.
They're my niggas. The chapter
Tranny
niggas.
Glover.
Oh, no. Oh, Corey fell for the okie doke.
This motherfucker wasn't no tranny, dog.
Here we go.
That dress she had on, you couldn't see the thing.
Okay.
It was a pirate's map to that motherfucker. She was just standing out there,
That
too.
monkey was out.
Man, she stood out.
With the face like
Because there was
Gary
some bad
Busey.
bitches out there now. Hold on. It was some bad bitches. I'm talking about some bad bitches. Them Spanish bays, them bitches who swam over here from Cuba because they got kicked out and shit. All them motherfuckers. Hey, take me to get beef patty. You want a beef patty, bitch? Come on. Take you to the beef patty spot.
Oh, my God.
You know what I'm saying? But no, it was this type of club. It was like most of the people looked like they had rides and shit. It wasn't that broke nigga club. It was that this was the place to be on Collins Avenue type club. There was a lot of dudes out there with their nice cars and shit and all that shit. I get it. I know what they was
Signifying
doing.
flossing, yeah.
Good place to hustle that pussy. I was like, yeah, these motherfuckers. It was Bentleys out there. All the motherfuckers, you know, and when motherfuckers know me, they be like, I can tell. They be like, hey, this the comedian motherfucker. That's what they said. What you doing out here, man? I just woke up to walk to Walgreens.
I was just going to the store.
Oh, so you didn't even know it was a night.
I
That
didn't know it was a nightclub.
particular
I had
night.
on some sweats. They was looking at me like, I was like, man, this nigga out here homeless.
Oh,
I'm walking to the store right now. I ain't know all this shit. I'm visiting. I'm here
Look
because
at
my
him. He
flight.
got all his possessions in that
oh
bag.
my!
Right.
You weren't sweating like you are right now, right?
No,
Oh,
hell
thank
no.
God. They would have thought
These
you was
lights,
high.
Right.
These lights
I
I
know,
know,
I'm
in
just
here
playing.
burning the fuck up now. I'm burning up because I guess I'm drinking this coffee.
And yeah,
And that
it's
pill I
okay.
pop. Look,
Oh my God, are you sick?
I'm just saying.
You got deodorant on, right?
Yeah, I got on deodorant. I don't get musty and shit. I know how to take a good bath. All my niggas out there, this is how you do it. Because I know y'all don't know. This
Yeah,
is
there's
shit.
some
It's some men who don't know.
I remember, yo.
Wash your feet with a rag. A lot of guys just take the shower and think because their feet got wet, their feet cool.
Yeah, they didn't
No.
rub
Right.
on them. Right, they didn't
The
rub it.
water and the soap traveled down
You
the
have to
leg.
use a soapy rag. Wash
Scrub
your
hard.
motherfucking feet. That's
Pick
why your
it
In
up.
between the
Pick it
toes.
up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Especially that
And
baby
then
toe.
You have to dry the in between of your toes.
No, and then
If
you
not,
have-
you'll get that fungus.
And then you have to get the
Hygiene.
corners
Be a
of
man.
underneath any kind of
Wash
nail
your
that you have on your toenails,
He
or
said
else
make
that
sure you
soap
clean
stays there and
between the baby
smells like it. That's
Guys be forgetting
that's that nasty
You know
shit.
the ones that forget it. You be like,
Well,
yo,
some
hold
guys
on.
don't know. I didn't
Yeah.
know how to take a bath till the bitch told me how to take
Oh.
a bath.
So the whole time, so
what
when
was
your
the
mama said go
process?
get in the bath, you just went and
I
thought
ain't
you
never
was
listened to my mama on that shit. I was
What
a
did-
shouty.
What did the girl tell you to do?
And she said, "Yo, nasty self."
I had an older broad, stripper bitch. She used to,
Now, Corey, we gonna bathe you, baby.
yo, she told me, she used to
We
try to get me
gonna
to
rub
be
some
security.
lilac all over you. Some lanolin.
Some
bitch-
lanolin.
We gonna rub
I was
it down
embarrassed.
with
No,
lanolin.
seriously, what happened? What happened?
She came in the shower with me. I thought she
I'm
was
gonna
on some
melt
freaky
some shea
shit.
butter.
And she
I'm
was
in
like,
here
let me
to make
show
sure
you,
you
let
doing
me
it
show
right.
you how you take a bath. And I was laughing. I was like, bitch, what the fuck is you talking? No.
No, no, no.
Back then, my name was the Dunk Creator. I used to be a high jumping, hooping motherfucker.
Righteous.
But I didn't know how to do certain things because I wasn't taught that. Or I didn't never listen to my mom.
This
She told me how to clean behind your ears. But it's a lot of people don't know this shit. That's why I ain't ashamed to say it. You
Well,
have
tell
to
us.
clean behind your ears and in them motherfuckers.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to all crevices.
But you were smaller then.
I was around about 18 years old.
No, I didn't say it as a joke. Here we go. I was
Then
not
you
saying
could fit
no.
in the
Oh,
show.
no, I was in great shape then.
I wasn't. Okay, so then you weren't
Great
aware of
shape.
like getting in flaps and areas and folds and
I didn't know.
Are you listening to
Yeah,
Darlene
No, I'm
right
just
now?
saying. I'm just curious.
It's like Darlene might have met some Antonio Banderas type motherfucker.
Oh, I wish.
And he'd be like, let me show you how to clean between your
Oh,
kneecaps.
Puss in Boots.
oh, sheesh. I wish.
But yeah, I got showed how to take a proper bath at about age 18.
Oh, that's cool.
stuff with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wasn't never dirty. It's just I didn't know that you had to wash your feet.
You didn't do it properly.
Yo, man,
You
in the
tried.
Army, in boot camp.
It was an effort.
This white boy, the drill instructor was like, well, we have a white boy by the name, he didn't say white boy, but he said by the name of Pratchett. Seems that Pratchett doesn't want to wash his ass.
Oh,
We've had complaints, and it's gone far enough. Pratchett front and center.
are you
You
serious?
made him wash his ass?
Yo, man, he made him stand on the green pad and gave the platoon green pads. And he emptied some Ajax over this fool's head.
Oh,
And he said, now, Pratchett, the platoon is going to scrub you clean.
oh God. That's like,
That's cold.
oh
Yo.
my.
This
We
is
all
in
know
the
a dirty
80s,
motherfucker though, man.
Hey, Pratchett never, I bet you to this day, Pratchett is squeaky clean.
No. Could have had
Oh,
adverse
no.
effects. Some people just like, yeah, well, F them. Watch
Nah.
me.
Why everybody
Yes,
talking about back in the day though? There's some grown motherfuckers who be stinking
That's true.
Yeah.
on the 5150 side of the game.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, Chris, your breath just be stinking.
Damn, Chris breath smell like body odor.
That go-go gadget coat Bobby used to
Oh, what happened? Oh, Jesus Christ. What happened? That just put the...
You see, that's your problem.
oh.
You be throwing gum away.
You must didn't know that gun was gonna travel like
I
that.
know.
Didn't know.
I
They're gonna be rewinding that shit. His ears free. He got hit on the
They gonna have your ass like this, free.
like this, right? The nose, like da-da.
But I thought you caught it. I was like, whoa, what was
Must be
that?
the nose with the gum.
Oh, I can't. Oh, see, that
I
got me
wish
real
Chris
warm.
could come and bust everyone in the world in the nose. So they wouldn't have to smell his breath.
Right.
I'm
Oh, I
lucky
can't.
now.
What is going on?
You guys, stop. Okay.
No, I'm saying like, I know older
But you're back
guys
good.
who are not fresh. A lot of times when you see them.
Who you talking about?
Well, Bobby used to be funky.
Oh, yeah.
That's my homie.
That was just.
I think I gotta go to
his
the
shirt.
bathroom. I think I gotta go to the bathroom.
That was just his
What?
shirt.
What? What, Darlene, you done got shot?
I know. I almost went to the bathroom. Sorry. I can't.
Bobby
Woo!
smelled like squares and socks.
He did.
That's my homie, though. Fuck that.
Damn.
Bobby, I know them motherfuckers sitting in Bobby's shit right now. Bobby! Corey ain't shit.
No.
That's my man. That's my man.
Putting 10 and 20 in
Oh,
that.
my God.
We tolerated a lot. All the motherfuckers who really know him. Nobody said shit. But after Bobby hooped that game that day,
No.
that chair Zoe sitting there right there started to melt. Bobby came in this motherfucker. That tank top was root beer color in certain areas. This nigga got on a Dr. Pepper jersey. Bobby, you my man, but homie. Yeah.
Damn.
Them Uber drivers, it take about 3 minutes for them to be here sitting that motherfucker there and be like, yeah, man. Like, hey!
You gotta get in the back.
Right. That motherfucker be on the freeway doing 80 with the window down.
Oh,
That
God.
wind be like, that wind. I
Now
don't give
slow down.
fuck.
Now slow down. I can.
Right. No, I'm fucking with you. That's kind of true, but it ain't. I ain't saying Bobby was no nasty motherfucker. I think Bobby take a bath is just he go to the cleaners twice a year.
Oh.
I think he was under.
They said Bobby cut the wires. Bobby cut
He said what?
the stream wires. I can't. Oh, God, this is too much. Woo. Oh, damn, you guys.
Hey man, look.
Oh, I was cut off
This
right by that.
motherfucker
So,
right here.
so wait. So no, you had. So Florida was
God
good. Okay,
damn.
that's great. Oh, God.
Florida was good, man.
Florida took care of you, man.
Don't talk this shit. We gonna
face
talk
hurts.
this shit. I ain't
Oh,
finna-
my face hurts.
Right?
Can't keep switching it up. If I'm musty, I know y'all gonna tell me one day. Fuck that.
No, we have to pick someone, and then we
When
all.
I first started
No,
talking
fuck
about
that.
Chris Breath,
You gonna tell him, Freeze?
it wasn't like I was trying to be evil, but on the real, especially that day I picked him up from the airport. I didn't need no Starbucks.
Caffeine, bro.
Right, that nigga had the mocha latte Lulu.
Frappuccino.
This nigga
You know what? There it is. Look.
Trashachino, bro.
Trashy
He had the Trashachino.
Trashachino Macaraka.
What the fuck, man? Did the shit fuck up again?
It's a setup. Somebody, yeah.
Is it?
I don't know what's going on.
Trashachino.
Oh
What
god.
the fuck is going on?
I can't.
Mocha Yuckiato.
Oh my god.
Chris need a,
Yeah, please.
Chris need a Ricola mouthpiece when he hoop.
Damn.
Damn it. That's that's not a nice mint. That's a cough mint. That's not a breath mint.
Fuck that.
Well, it's medicine.
Oh
is what
my
he's
God.
trying to
Have
say.
you ever smelled somebody cough who breath stink? That's some fucked up shit.
Damn.
That's the thing about the world. It be some people.
Robitussin mints.
It be some people in this world. They breath don't stink. But then there be people in the world who breath stink, but they are very hygienic people.
But
I
that's
had a
what I said.
homeboy
Yeah.
in Chicago named Chris. I know you're gonna get mad because you be watching the show, but yeah. Chris shit. And he floss, brush his teeth,
Well,
had his
that's
little, he had the little dental pack, his toothbrush was silver and shit. This nigga went all out for his toothbrush. But I was like, that was all for nothing,
No,
nigga.
but you know what that means though. When that happens, you know it's either gum disease or it's internal. It's in their belly. You know,
Yeah.
right? It can get
Had a
pretty
couple of
serious.
them.
Yeah, they're really sick
It's
inside.
like, yo, you know what? Yo.
Yeah.
It was upside
Go to
down
the doctor.
midgets who walked in dog
Oh, you
shit.
talking about the homie?
Oh my
Which homie?
God!
You
Wait,
talking about
what?
the homie?
I know a few of the homies.
Y'all ain't dropping no
weird
names
homie.
like me.
Oh,
Liquor.
that homie.
Oh, who? We all want to know.
He loped
Man,
out, so
this
they ain't gonna
nigga's
drop
But
his
this
name.
may help him. This may help
Put
him.
it this way, he's a killer.
Oh, right. I said he loped out, so
He's
they ain't
got
dropping
killer
no
breath.
Yeah, all
With
his
the
victims.
Jason mask
all
with
his,
the Mickey Mouse hands.
yeah,
Uh-oh,
yeah.
uh-oh.
When he
and-
kill a motherfucker, they be
He
like,
do a drive. Right, he do a drive by like. Lay everybody down, homie. Just drive by. I'ma hang my mouth out the car.
about to throw this.
I'm about to wreck these niggas. I'm dumping on these niggas. Straight manure.
Nigga, I'm about to throw this pillow I slept with last night at these niggas.
That's gonna be like a
Fumigate the
funk
whole
mouth.
neighborhood, nigga.
OG funk mouth. The weird funk mouth. He's weird. He's a weirdo too. Like
wow.
not only is he's a weirdo.
He's a weirdo.
This guy is a weirdo.
Okay, so
Suits.
you don't want. Oh, so you don't want to say really?
Don't say his
Harnesses
name.
and shit.
I don't want nobody to
No.
get
Yeah, he shatter. I'm gonna go up there and just breathe on the whole room. Let me.
Motherfucker be waiting outside. Come out here.
Right. Hit you
But
with
you
that
said,
hard
wait a
Los
second. Now I
Angeles
thought I caught
H
something in the
here.
in the. You said gimp suits.
This dude had pictures of bras with big Mickey Mouse hands. Mickey Mouse.
Oh, so he's got a
Wearing the
weird
gloves.
fetish.
opening their ass up, which is hey, that's
Oh.
cool. But then he had pictures of
What's cool?
his own.
Yeah, what is
pictures with Mickey Mouse
What's
hands.
the hype
That's
about
not
that?
judging.
Trying not to miss the
I'm,
conversation.
and this is the dude.
Ain't nothing to be
He's
ashamed
a
of.
Yeah, we
You
don't
grown.
want- we don't
Then
want
he
to
got
see
himself, you know.
You done
see
licked
his
the
thing.
asshole before, ain't you, Free?
Hey, man, I'm
Yeah.
a married man.
Oh my God.
This
I'm
shit
a
is
married man. I'm
stupid.
a happily married man. Happily
No,
married.
I ain't
So,
knocking. That Zoe won't admit it, even though all the bitches beautiful. They beautiful, but he ain't never licked no
Bobby
girl
didn't get mad
ass.
too. Bobby didn't want. Oh my God. That's
Now, I believe Bobby ain't never licked her ass.
I didn't. Well,
I think he thinks it'd be wrong if he did say it.
No,
He's
well,
that
what
kind.
it
He's
is-
a
what it is,
gentleman. You know
Bobby had that beige go-go gadget coat on, and it matched his teeth. But look, what I'm saying is, Bitches would be like, just give me the dick. I just want the dick.
What's up?
Why I'm signifying Obama?
I don't know.
But it ain't coming from a bad place. That's
No,
my
it's not.
bad.
No.
Fuck that shit.
No.
All they wanted the dick, and that's all I'm obliged to give them.
Right, that's all I'm obliged. He'll
I
say
ain't
some
the
shit.
type to put my ass in no woman's face.
Oh, here you go. I'm from Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro. Yeah.
No. No.
Put some Kangen water on that pussy.
Oh my God.
Cleanse it. Knock the mildew off it.
Oh God. All right.
So I ain't forgot.
Hmm?
I ain't forgot.
What?
You ever licked the asshole?
God, Jesus.
One time.
Man.
Yes.
Yeah, you a single man.
This one of
You
them
supposed to be
one-time niggas. You
Nah.
lick more than one asshole.
No.
You know what happens when you fucking? You start to remember you're not gonna live forever.
This nigga goes.
You be like,
So
fuck
I
it,
ain't
I'm about
forget.
to,
You see this motherfucker
about
right
to
here?
get bucked with
Yeah,
this,
I licked
bitch.
an ass before.
I know you did. Most men are perverts. We got the homie.
Why I
in
gotta
here.
put my perversion out
Exactly.
on the street?
See, Thank
Because
you.
I just want it out there.
He just doesn't want to be alone in his freakiness.
The
5150, baby.
symbol.
Yeah.
We got the homie in here who made it. He visited from
Oh
butt
yeah,
fuck.
you have to introduce him.
Country
We
town.
can't even see him though, can we?
Oh,
Louisiana.
he's about to put the camera on him. Yeah.
About to put the camera on? All
He
right.
from
Introduce him.
Louisiana.
Where you from?
Shreveport.
Louisiana.
Where they make
baby.
the hot sauce.
The
Tell you.
biggest, hey, they got the biggest back bitches in the world in Louisiana.
Hey,
Them
in
Biggest
bitches-
back.
Shreveport, I've been to the Crazy 8. Yeah,
Right.
I've been to Shreveport.
They got
I used to
they
be
got
stationed
shoulder pads in
Fort
the
Polk.
women clothing section at
Oh God.
Dillard's out there. They
Got
got
a lot of women live Pupwood.
right. They got
Oh shit.
All the gals live Pupwood out
out there in
there.
Shreveport. They got back brushes. Them bitches be like, I got to clean this. Them bitches have their whole towel. They be like, shit. Nigga. Like they,
Marshawn
Oh
Lynch.
shit.
Oh, they
They
can't.
going. You know they gonna go in. You know they gonna go in.
They said he's
Now
Corey's
Shreveport is
son.
right near Houston, ain't it?
Corey's son.
Where? What is the closest? There we go. All right.
Yeah, you fly into Dallas and rent a car and go to Shreveport.
Exactly.
Because you don't want to fly in that pussy ass airport.
Oh my God.
Why
Well, I
not?
flew into Shreveport one day. The plane just got to get to a certain thing and it just fall. Be like, fuck it, nigga.
We're here.
That's a pussy ass airport. That airport looked like a Starbucks, nigga. God damn it.
Niggas landed at a Starbucks.
Right, they rent a car. There's 8 niggas out there. When you coming back with my shit?
Is it that bad in your town, man?
Is it? Yeah.
Can we hear?
Can we hear him? No. Is it
He
picking up?
said that's a small city.
Mm.
My nigga, and how I meet you? Tell him we met on the internet.
We met on Twitter. I made that logo, one of the logos. I just had it in mind and right behind you.
This.
Yeah, it's
guy.
right
It's
behind.
fly, man.
They see it.
Yeah.
See, homie, he in town. He in town. Right.
Yeah.
Ah, there it is.
He in town. He in town. What you in town for, nigga?
I just came on vacation in Rancho Cucamonga.
Oh shit.
You
Oh,
went on
nice.
Vacation to Rancho Cucamonga, huh?
Oh, I got some great
But
places
it
for you to
sounds
go
like
there. That's
gonna
where
be
I'm
an
from.
Exotic
You know what?
place, huh?
I'm from out
Hey,
that
you
way.
You going to Rancho Cucamonga?
No, that nigga said, how much them hotels? Fuck that.
Yep.
I'm
Rancho
going to
Cucamonga.
live. I'm going to visit my people in the other pussy ass part of. Like they don't never go to the big cities. They settle. His family settle in the little pussy ass cities next to big cities.
Sorry, save on that
It's
rent.
not. It's
You
nothing
could
but a
drive
short
to
drive.
the
That's
city,
right.
see it, and
That's
go
right.
home. Stack your cheddar.
Take that nigga 9 hours to get to the LSU game.
Oh Lord.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, it's all good, man. So we got to get to the Darlene part. We're going to incorporate you a little more later on, my nigga, but I fucks with you. I appreciate you. And
We
we got
do,
some
man.
more. We got some more shit coming. We got a new T-shirt distributor, which is gonna be me, motherfucker. No, I bought the machines, man, because I'm a perfectionist,
the
man.
machine?
I
Yes,
bought
he
the
did,
machine,
yeah.
and I gotta have this shit done right.
All right.
The way
So-
you
You
bought
want
the
it.
machine.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Well,
Yeah.
look here, brother. I'll break bread with you then.
That's
All
what's
I'll
up.
put an order into your business. I will support your black business, my nigga. You got some. I need some shirts this weekend.
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pull it this way.
Goddamn, black business for me. Don't know if I can handle it.
Although you might be able to cut him a break if you do it yourself. Not on the machine.
Yeah,
I'll
what he
come
doing
over there and
going
do
now.
Now that's a deal.
Yeah, if you
Oh
know
my
what
God.
There you
I
go.
fucks with you, Freeze. You my man.
Man, there it
Bobby, you want to come over there and print some beige shirts? Cardboard box colored T-shirts.
Wow.
I'll print up some shark fins.
Fuck Kanye, the Kanye's. Hold on, hey, bring me them Nikes. One of my my Nike distributors looked out. I got these new down. Let me see which ones these is. They better not be the phony ones, my
Watch
nigga.
out. Watch out.
The knockoff
Fuck
ones.
these is, goddammit.
Uh-oh. Here we go. What the heck?
Got the Walmart Jordans in this bitch.
The
Bobo
Walmart.
Jordans.
They got open the box. Walmart got some. How you open this shit? Open
Right
that
there.
shit.
Slide it. You slide it out.
This ain't Christmas, nigga.
Oh, they didn't give them to you? You bought those, Corey?
Motherfucker got a box that's hard to open in this bitch. Fuck that. Open that shit, nigga.
Damn, look at all that.
Got the 5150 booster in this
Oh, these are the ones my son wanted. He sent me a picture of these.
Those
New
are
York
butter.
Yeah. My son, you remember?
Butter.
My son was like,
What's that
Dad.
color? That's not like a gray. It's like
great.
a stone.
It's great.
Anthracite. Ooh, even deeper. Don't
Anthracite.
not just plain gray.
Gray, goddammit. We're gonna make up a
Great.
new word for gray.
This
Anthracite.
nigga said that's Earl
Anthracite.
Grey. Actually, that's pewter. That shit is fly.
Fubu 34s.
That's funny.
34s.
My
That's
nigga,
right.
it's good. We doing the show though now, so okay, bet. I got you. Motherfucker. She'll put his ass out there. Hi, my nigga Mike. That's Mike, goddammit. Mike, weirdo nigga. The bitches like him though. But yeah, so my bad, we finna get into Darlene shit, loose, talk about
Bullshit.
All right. So here we go.
somebody say nigga 50 years old talking about some George. Fuck you, nigga.
What? What the hell you making here? Look, he's laughing like a mug out there. All right, so anyway, the Sundance Festival is well under its way right now, and if you aren't aware of what the Sundance Festival is, I know you've heard of it, right?
That's what bitches be dancing in the sun, right?
No. The Sundance Festival is underway right now, and it's being held in Park City, Utah. Yes, he always has something to say. Anyway, it's a festival that airs a lot of documentaries, indie films, a lot of new films, and the majority of the time it's films that are not just going to get released later on in the year, but also films that are trying to get picked up, like purchased, right? So people that have done indie films, and they want, a record was just broken, and it's a black film. And it was picked up for a record-breaking amount, and they actually had a bidding war on it for the first time ever.
Must be some gay motherfucker.
No, God, please, no, it's not. And as a matter of fact, I've
Some
always
shit
had
we gonna fuck with.
and I've always had a crush on Nate Parker.
That's some shit we gonna fuck
Okay,
with.
so
You
it
know
was.
about it?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy. It's called, the name of the movie is called Birth of a Nation, not to be confused with the original back in 1950s that was made about
1900s.
the 1900s that was made but
late 1800s.
Yeah, because people are like tripping off the name because
Early
it was
1900s.
that was made from a KKK like story. But anyway, this particular film was purchased from Fox Searchlight. They're the ones that ended up picking up, even though Netflix offered him $20 million. This is record breaking. It only cost close to $11 million for him to make.
What? A movie costs $11 million?
Yeah, but listen. So check this out. His name is
He's
Nate
like, I
Parker.
know a better way.
It was It was written, directed, and produced by Nate Parker, who's also the lead actor in it. It's a drama about the slave rebellion led by Nat Turner. Nate Parker.
We gonna fuck with this one.
Right, Nate, and you should see the trailers of it. Nate Parker invested his own money along with NBA players Tony Parker, Michael Finley, along with some of the actors in the film as well. Gabrielle Union being one of them.
Oh, they
shit.
got real actors in this.
Oh
This
no,
is
yeah, a
G.
lot of people have been. You know how those go. You know, in indies, like when they seek out their friends to help get support.
This G shit right
It
here.
is. It looks amazing. Anyway, it has been shutting down the whole festival, which is you every now and then you get a film here and there, but it was a
This is the movie Fox was supposed to make instead of Django.
Instead, there you go. Instead of it, because it's totally different.
So why do you
this is
think they
real.
bought it?
This is real. This is
It's-
Nat
I
Turner.
understand.
Yeah.
I get it.
This is real.
Why do you think that they bought it?
Right. Did they buy it
Did
to
you get
shelve
there's
it?
the cast.
They own it.
There's the
We
lead
gotta
cast,
get
you
it.
guys.
We own it.
That's
and
the
that
cast.
movie will never come out.
Now let's edit it.
Where's the cast? What happened?
Oh, Chris had it up.
we get
Oh.
done with it. It's gonna look like.
And
an
I've
episode
always
of
had a
Good
crush on that
Times.
fool. Anyway, he's very talented. He did it all. He wrote it, produced it, directed it, and is the lead actor in it.
Which one is he?
He's the one on the left. I gave you a single photo of him.
The one up top, top left.
Oh
that
God,
kid.
there he is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
handsome,
man.
talented.
I'm excited for this film.
Well, I'm not hating. Congratulations to the brother.
That was great.
See, this is
Good
the
news.
shit.
Big time.
This is the shit you got to do. And whether it gets nominated for an Oscar or not,
it's-
who gives
they
a
need
fuck?
to see the story.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep creating high quality, black owned, black created films.
And I'm gonna
Like
tell
that.
you,
Fuck what white people say.
Yo.
Fuck their acknowledgement and keep slapping them motherfuckers in the mouth with high quality shit.
and,
know what they
and guess
do.
what? It's our responsibility to do this.
Yeah.
Right.
It's no one else's
There
responsibility.
you
You don't
go.
want it that responsibility.
Because
to
if they
nobody else.
own any part of
Exactly.
that
they
shit,
tell a story,
you
they gonna
already
get
know.
told.
That's right.
When
Well, I
motherfuckers
know.
come in with the bread, they come in with all type of expectations.
They need to make the story of BET.
Ooh,
Damn,
that'd
you've
be
known
Make
somebody
the
who
story
probably
of
is.
BET.
the Rob Johnson story.
Yeah.
Follow it from the beginning.
As that shit grew, the government was like, "No, you won't. We about to buy this motherfucker and put all sucker shit on.
Yep.
Wow.
Change it
all
up.
sucker shit on. No more Teen Summit on this motherfucker.
Nah.
Nope.
Somebody
Teen
needs to
Summit
make
was the shit too.
Yeah, it was. It was
all them
great.
programs that were enlightening. They took all that shit and put bitches on there who ain't even married to niggas they fucking.
Oh my God.
Am I lying? But they call themselves wives and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
Wow.
This channel is a fucking disgrace.
Wow.
Just keep it real.
Somebody called it Koi ET.
Oh, that's hilarious. Anyway, but there's a lot of people out there, and this is their like time to shine. The Sundance Film Festival doesn't hold back. They really pretty much, if you submit a movie, let's just say you make a movie this year, you have till March, the end of March, to turn it in to possibly get picked up to show and air next year. And then you've got all these, these high-end, companies that want to invest in it. So that's their time. So anyway, and Spike Lee's out there. He's airing the documentary about Michael Jackson.
Yeah. From Motown to Off the Wall.
That's right. There you go. So best of luck to everybody. This right there set a record. So that
$17.5 million.
amazing.
Right?
Yeah, and he didn't want to go with Netflix for some reason, even though they offered him 20. That'll probably come out later why he didn't want to take that offer.
It's always they had more ownership.
Probably.
You know what I'm saying? He was like, I might as well take this rather than take that and not have no rights or nothing.
Right.
Right.
You
I
gotta
wonder
know
what
your
the
value,
stipulations
man.
were with that money, because it's always.
Always.
There were a total of
Right.
5
But I'm
companies,
glad-
they said.
I'm glad what he did worked out, what he
Yeah.
was able to recoup and everything. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, whenever you tap dance for them people,
And here's the deal, though.
you know what I'm saying?
And the contract has to be, it doesn't end here. He might have recouped his money, but there was probably something in there that says, hey, when it airs, when it comes out, when it shows, whatever they get. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah. he's
if
getting money
if somebody
from
gave you
nothing.
$17 million for a movie, they'll do it again.
That you already did. You paid your own money.
They'll do it
11
again.
million.
They'll give you the money again.
Right.
You have to start to decline.
It
You
took
know
him
what I
7
mean?
years
and
to
if
make
you say
it.
this guy's talented, I'm sure he will excel.
Nah, he's one of the bright stars in terms of young actors,
Actors,
black
directors,
actors.
yeah.
So
Good.
this shit's gonna be fire.
That's what's
It'll
up,
be
man.
nice.
Get it, bro.
Excited
All right.
about that.
Well, speaking of some drama that's entirely different from this, on the dating scene, we've got somebody causing a bit of an uproar out there, even with his own family. We're talking about Rob Kardashian. He was being linked to Blac Chyna, and if you don't know who Blac Chyna is the baby mama of Tyga, who is dating Kylie Jenner, the youngest of the Jenners. So Rob Kardashian got with Blac Chyna, the baby of Tyga. And now, wait a second. It was being speculated about a week or so now, but now they've come out. Now they've come out, and so now all the Jenners and the Kardashians are tweeting about it because they're pissed because their brother went against everything, and he's been with her
Wait.
putting.
Wait. Tyga is the dude that was dating.
He is still dating the youngest of the Jenners.
Had that internet video.
Well,
on the swipe
that's
side of the game.
Oh, yeah, with the
supposedly,
tranny.
Yeah, supposedly.
Supposedly. I mean, I saw a video. That's all I'm saying. I saw a video.
Oh, you went and looked for it after we talked about it. Oh.
No, I'm just saying.
Because you didn't see it at that.
I saw that video, and I saw some video of a preacher from Atlanta who was motherfucking.
So they were sent to you, or you went and found them.
No, I just saw the videos. I can't put the person on the spot who was like, "You got to see this."
Oh Lord.
I
Okay.
don't look for these
All
videos,
right.
but I'm a motherfucker who do this type of show. I'm like, fuck it, let me see this shit. God
Right.
damn!
Oh, God.
Anyway.
God.
These niggas be out here. This how I want my dick to be stuck. Blah, 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 blah. God damn! You a man, homie.
Well, anyway, so let's continue. So it was just speculation because she had posted up a picture on her Instagram with an arm hugging her, and it was homeboys' tattoos, right? The brothers. So then the sisters started getting upset, and they started sending messages like, "Don't mess with the family. This would be bad if you did do it." Like all these.
What are they, a
messages.
mafia?
Right. The sisters were telling their brother. And so finally he came out, and not only that, now he's insinuating that he will impregnate her. He put a picture up of Blac Chyna walking, and she's holding like a baby car seat, because, she already has a
Wait,
little
is this
boy.
the same Blac Chyna that had the tattoo on her hand that said future?
Yes, we have the picture. Yeah, we just picked the picture.
Gang
of
of check fucking going on.
it.
I don't know.
Anyway,
Blac
but
Chyna running through you,
so he made a remark on. He put that picture up, and it
Line
says
up
something
all the
about
suckers
the
on Blac
only
Chyna.
way to keep the officially keep the Kardashian true name and clan going. So he said, in other words, he's making insinuations that he's
That's
going to
the bitch.
impregnate her. That's her on the left, and that's him, Kourtney Kardashian. That's the little sister, and that's Tyga.
You could tell that pussy been stirred up.
You know what?
Some girls, when you fuck them, you be like, "Hey, who just left this motherfucker?"
You know what?
The ghost of past penis.
Right, it smell like squares in this
So
motherfucker.
isn't that crazy? That would be kind of crazy. That's a crazy connection. I mean, if she ever really did, let's just say she got pregnant by him, that would be pretty crazy. Not only that, top it all off, Chyna's best friend is Amber Rose. Kanye's married to Kim. They literally had like a Twitter war with these girls last year. I don't know. I'd hate to think it was set up.
We spent a lot of time on this one.
Thumbs was
What?
tired after that.
A whole mate.
It's interesting. It's
Instead of a
pretty damn.
soulmate.
It's interesting if that was their intention to do that.
All them
A whole
bitches-
mate.
All them bitches fuck with dookie dick. Fuck them.
Ooh. Well,
about
there you
that?
Well,
go.
there
How
it
about
is.
that?
There it
Tainted
is.
puss.
Take that.
Pussygeist.
Right.
Oh God, who said that?
It's ghosts in the pussy. Past
Them
penis.
bitch got brown stains in the front of their drawers. Pussy leaking exhaust.
Jesus.
Exactly. Seepage.
Well,
Right.
well,
Right.
Seepage.
all right. Let's just keep it moving.
LAPD.
Who,
Somebody
said
put LAP
Eat
up.
they pussy, you might as well play this song. I'm in love with the coco.
Stop.
Ooh.
Oh God.
Baking soda. I need baking soda.
That's how that pussy be looking like. Somebody put some baking soda in it.
So
Little
Ed.
volcano you make for your little science experiment.
Yeah.
Pussy be like,
It be fizzing. Pop rocks pussy. He
Pour
just
some peroxide on it.
Anyway.
big league
yeah.
chew pussy.
So I don't know. All the best. That's gonna cause some kind of drama in their family.
big league chew pussy. Oh no.
All right.
Big league chew.
All right. So
pussy.
congratulations to Cam Newton, of course, and you know what's coming up.
Damn, dude,
Newton.
man, you made me so motherfucking proud. You and them pants.
Gave you that
Yeah.
picture, Cam? All right.
Fuck
Yes.
that shit. And it ain't that I hated St. Louis. It's just I don't like the way they don't give Cam his credit. Ain't no
Right.
motherfucker like Cam. Cam, fuck them niggas up and put on your little tight pants and slippers after the motherfucking game.
Oh
nigga.
my God! And walk around in your house shoes. Yeah.
Him and D Wade be wearing them motherfucking shit. I be like, what the fuck that nigga got on? Nigga have on a suit jacket up top and some motherfucking stretch pants at the bottom. I ain't got that. Look, this my nigga. I root for Cal. If I saw him,
Motherfucking
I
leotard.
wouldn't say
Oh
that
my God!
I wouldn't say that when I first met him. I'd show him love because I don't want him to think I'm disrespectful. But if we ever get
Got
cool,
some
and
jeggings?
we was drunk one day, I'd be like, So look here, my nigga.
About these britches.
About these very tight britches you're wearing.
Right,
Tight
nigga.
ass britches.
Oh God, no, he
You
doesn't
look
have
like a
the
bitch
shape.
finna go empty garbage. Nigga. What the fuck you got on,
Oh God. Anyway,
Right.
if you haven't heard about
About these panties you're
the
wearing.
latest drama that has been caused by his victory lap that he took a couple of weeks ago after they beat the Seahawks. I don't know if you heard about all this. Anyway, it's causing a little bit of a stir
What is?
because
With who?
with so-called Seahawk fans.
What?
They are claiming that they're trying to do a boycott and a protest against him entering
Against who?
Against Cam
Oh.
entering their arena next year when it's time to play them again. I know.
Stop with the sore
Swear to God.
losing.
Because he did what?
Because when he went on his little
'Cause he's
victory
black.
right, and what happened was
Stop all the bullshit.
if you watch it, because you can still see it, he was taking his little victory lap, and he's like, yeah, and all these other fans are like congratulating him, and there was a couple of Seahawk fans at the arena that had the 12, what is it, the 12 flag, or what is that 12 something flag called? It's a flag. There you
Yeah.
go, the 12th man flag, and they were waving it in front of his face, and he just grabbed it and man, it just passed to the floor.
Like he
So-
supposed to.
Yeah.
They'll
Anyway.
boycott that, but they won't boycott their team not getting the motherfucking running back the ball
Oh,
so they can win the
see?
Super Bowl.
See?
Get your goof fans out of here, Seattle fans. Get ready for next year,
Boom.
you bitch!
Oh God.
Rainy beer.
That ain't no disrespect to the players. 'cause
part
I
of the
love,
game.
I
That's
love
part of the
Lynch.
game.
I
Yeah.
love Lynch.
Yeah.
But I don't
I
like the way they
like
did my
Seattle, I
nigga
like
last year.
Seattle,
Them
but don't
motherfuckers
shit
would
on
have won the motherfucking Super Bowl.
One of the worst
They would have won the motherfucking
decisions
Super Bowl.
in Super Bowl
History.
history.
Didn't they
Yeah.
have 4 downs
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
one of the baddest motherfuckers?
And they didn't do it.
One
They didn't
yard
do it.
line. Come on,
We gonna
man.
boycott Cam. We ain't gonna boycott that bullshit.
We're not gonna
Well, and not only are they claiming they want to do this boycott, they're already like reaching for signatures, but at the same time they're also sending out messages dissing him, like saying, "Oh, he's
gives a fuck?
exactly." But that's what they're trying to do and say that he was disrespect. Come on,
Everybody
it's
who
part
was
of the
part
game.
of that boycott, fuck the hole you came out of.
Ooh, okay.
That'll do
Well,
it. That'll do it right there.
That'll do
Everybody
you.
who
Covers
part of it.
everything.
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
That's-
that's
That hole you came out of has brought drama to the world.
Ooh, okay.
And bitchery.
Is Peyton Manning juicing? I heard that story too.
Yeah, he's
That's what I heard.
juicing?
I heard
What?
Peyton Manning was juicing. That's why that head got motherfucking sharper.
Oh,
God damn it.
got a little narrower, got a little
Right.
longer.
We don't know if he's
So a
juicing.
great white, but that motherfucker will kill a whale
Oh,
on the shark side of the game.
Oh my Lord Jesus.
Humpback, God damn it.
Belupa well.
Right, that nigga Peyton Manning head when he won. Boy.
Hey,
That
Oh,
motherfucker, I was
man.
like, hell no. Aliens. That Mars attacks. nigga.
you called me that, and somebody drew a picture
I
of me
know. Well,
with
now
that
they're gonna
head.
have now they're gonna have Peyton with
They might well have Peyton next to Zoe.
put a
That
jersey
motherfucker-
on it.
You ready
Put
to
a jersey on.
headbutt each other? Have a headbutt contest. What's the artist name?
Yeah, he
up
gonna
there?
fuck around and draw that because you
Alex
said that.
King. Alex
Alex
King.
King. We
Yes.
need Zoe against Peyton Manning on the head side. Make Zoe head real sharp and make.
Why you got requests?
I'm just saying. That's what
He's
it is.
watching right now. You know he's watching. I wonder if
Yeah,
he's-
Alex
yeah.
King.
All right, we gonna and then Alex draw Corey training the grimace.
Alex got a head that he ain't. You see, he always got on a hat.
Oh,
didn't know
Alex
that?
King.
Yeah, he
Oh, we
does.
want to
When
see
you
it.
see
We wanna-
niggas who always got on a hat, see my head, I don't give a fuck. I ain't cold my
Peyton
shit. I
Manning's-
don't give a fuck.
Peyton
nigga.
Manning's head.
I got the Marvin Sapp.
That nigga's
Oh,
head,
it
man.
is. Oh,
Yeah, Peyton Manning.
I'm-
head.
can't pull that up,
You already
can we?
did, right?
You could play movies
I
on
gave
this
him a
nigga's
picture of him though,
forehead.
but I don't know if his
You
head
got a
looks like
flat
that.
screen
though.
going on.
They
Yeah,
got the
that is pretty-
HD
well,
Netflix
that is
face.
pretty big there.
Right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This
No.
nigga got the motherfucking the amusement park crazy house mirror head.
Oh God.
Look at that motherfucker face.
Oof.
Right.
No,
he got the look
could-
though. That's
ooh.
that after you lose look. Did he win this game? He looked. Don't even look
he
happy.
Don't look at, yeah.
Well, I'm gonna have to go look at my big head in the mirror again.
Anyway.
He's married, right?
God.
Peyton Manning?
Yeah, of
I'm
course.
sure.
You already know those guys. They be getting married quick.
Wait, but I've never seen his wife. Does he keep her? away
Oh,
from
here
his
we go.
wife?
Here we
Maybe.
go.
Oh Lord.
I'm just asking.
Maybe.
Why you asking?
I'm just saying. Are you,
You
sure?
think
he
he
is?
hiding her?
I'm pretty sure, Corey. Most of
Pretty
those.
sure.
I hide
Yeah.
my wife because I've
How do your
hit her
glasses not fall?
with headbutts several
What do
times.
you mean? How do they not fall?
God damn it, these glasses right there.
They're on the bridge
Like
of
when
my
somebody
nose.
go, rah, you're like, oh.
I have nostrils, Corey. You know about nostrils.
You know that nostril.
She be going in.
Anyway, your
I
boy.
got nostrils. My shit ain't right.
I do too. Mine are just mini, but they're shaped like, yeah.
My nose look like Zoe Head.
Uh-oh.
No, not quite.
No, on tilt. It's tilted, though.
You got your just in case cut on, or you?
Just in case. What the?
Don't be having this just in case freeze. Try that bullshit again.
It's strapped on. You got the chin strap.
in
You got the
case.
chin strap.
Just in case cut. I like it.
I let my shit grow and I'll be keeping my motherfucking scopes. That shit come in handy.
Yeah,
You were
you
talking
cut
about-
you cut that 2 days ago.
You was talking about traffic.
Am I right?
Yeah,
Driving.
Yo, let me tell you, with one of
This
these,
is what he was talking about.
you can get anything across any country with no stops.
What you mean?
What?
One of these, this is
Unintimidating look.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, he's got no dope. He's not. He's probably on his way to the donut
Yeah, but if you have a
shop.
nice, fancy little low cut, or you have a
Right.
style,
Get your
or
goof
something,
ass,
or
Boys to Men
cornrows.
sweater.
This is also good for court too.
Talk about the court situation.
This is
How you
good.
talk in court?
Well, Your Honor, I'm at a loss as to why this was not handled. I spoke with the people in person. I have several witnesses I could bring forth that are more than willing to come forth.
I can see
Wait,
him
with a
before
nice
doing
button
that.
up. With a
And then
nice
look
button
at
up.
Freeze like,
This is a voice you have to have.
Yeah.
You want to get an
Yeah.
extension on your bill? You know, that's what you do.
And
you
you don't
call down
slouch, and
there
you don't
like,
slouch in your
Hey,
seats.
look here, man. I ain't got no money, man. And don't cut me off. I'll come down there and whoop somebody's motherfucking ass.
Yeah,
That's
you
not
don't-
going to get you extension.
you're right.
You got to be, hey, hi, how are you? Hey, listen. I've taken on some endeavors I never thought my corporation was ready to take on. I'm bitching hard. My money's
God.
tied up in a few projects. I'm just wondering if any way, per se, I can get some sort of an extension here.
Them GS service people be like, hell no.
Oh.
Well, then you hit him with the other voice. Hey, niggas,
Uh-oh.
don't cut my shit off, nigga.
Oh.
I know the subway your fat ass be going to.
hey, what happened to the other guy?
Yeah, we want
I
that
want
guy.
to talk to him.
Yeah,
Right.
This
you
guy
gotta
is
flip it
scary.
around.
Yeah.
Confuse him.
Anyway, well, I don't know if that's one of those voices that Nick Cannon might have been using when he sent out his latest message to his ex, Mariah Carey, who just got engaged to her billionaire boyfriend. Yeah, James Parker. Yeah, he's a billionaire.
Motherfuckers be liking Mariah.
Billionaire.
Hey,
Yeah.
stop!
She did that.
One moment in time. Goodness sake, Corey.
You know how niggas don't never let you live it down. She was singing on the Christmas special. That little bitch was spinning. She was like,
Stop! I can't. I love you, Mariah. I love me, Mr. Mariah. I love me.
Mariah
I do too.
too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, anyway, your boy. Stop. So wait. So your boy.
Drink E&J with that shit right
Now
there.
listen. I got a question to ask you. Shut up. Now.
Go ahead.
So, would you, if that were the case, if your ex, got with somebody and they posted something up, would you even make any kind of remark at all?
What did he say?
All right. Well, anyway, so you know
What
that.
Nick said.
Right. On the Instagram, of course, after seeing, because she posted up with, and of course the paparazzi posted up, she'd had the ring, and he gave her a 35-carat diamond engagement ring, which is worth $5 million, or wait. 70 billion. Oh, he's worth 4.7 billion. Oh, my bad. Anyway, after seeing it, Nick posted up a picture of him with Kevin Hart looking over him in the hospital, and it says and he wrote, "Ha, this made me laugh out loud for real, hilarious." But then he says, hashtag all love, congrats to @Mariah Carey and James. May God bless your future union. Great people, great couple. So I don't get it, but
I believe he meant that.
before
He
that,
got
he said,
paid.
"Ha, this makes me laugh." He said, "This is hilarious."
He got paid.
And then he sent another picture out. That's the one with Kevin Hart. If you look it up, looking over at Nick in the hospital, and it said, "It's just a ring, Nick." Like Kevin saying that to him. It's just a ring. Anyway.
But the thing about Mariah, she goes off and she marries these billionaires. I'm sure he's an older man.
Oh yeah, look, he looks kind of interesting.
Yeah. Oh, he looked like a wife beater.
Oh, shut! How you judging? Really? You just gonna say somebody?
Put that picture up.
Yeah,
I don't know. I didn't give you a picture. I
He
know.
looks like that motherfucker with
He looks like
cracker.
this here.
No, there's a lot of pictures of him
Right.
smiling. He
Pete
looks
Hurst.
totally different
That
than
motherfucker got
that.
the Teddy Bruschi face.
Look here, Mariah. I told you I like eggs in the morning. I like them well done. I like them over easy sometimes on Tuesday, but this isn't Tuesday, and I don't have any eggs. You
And
know
they
what?
even revealed
What
the
if we get
prenup.
drunk?
They even they revealed the prenup, but I didn't get the
whooping her
details of
ass.
that yet. But they did.
Sing, bitch. Yeah.
Stop. He doesn't mean that, Mariah.
He looks a little Bill Romanowski-ish.
He doesn't mean
Yeah.
that. He doesn't mean that.
Yeah, he got that jaw.
Right.
The American dad jaw.
Oh, you found one? Did you find
Remember the
one?
homegirl married old boy from another country?
Which one?
What's her name?
Eve?
No.
Because, you know,
Eve married to?
Eve married a billionaire too, huh? Yeah.
She was like, I ain't finna fall off, goddamn.
I'm not
She
going
got-
back to the strip
Right,
club.
she got that
And
Yao
I'm
Ming
not going
chin.
back in the studio neither. I'm done with all that
Right.
bullshit.
Eve had that Yao Ming chin. I just, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
I love
niggas-
me some Eve, too. I love me some
She
Eve.
got a Yao Ming chin.
Think about Yao
Right?
Ming chin
Eve
and
is
think about
best.
Eve when
I
she
love
was
it.
rapping. What y'all niggas want?
What?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
What you say?
Big time. She got the mink chin. Really big. Like she drink a whole lot of pit bull soup.
Oh, God.
Bull soup.
What the hell? Anyway.
Stupid.
You love that, boy. You love that. Anyway.
I didn't mean for it to
Okay.
come out loud
Oh.
like that. Everybody stop talking.
Oh, okay. It's
That's
just
not
a,
how you sound, dude.
it's
You
just a
don't sound
free
like
for all.
that.
All right, that's okay. Also, I want to say congratulations to Cedric, the entertainer, who I've also had a crush on for the very longest.
Sid, St. Louis.
Anyway, he is starting up a new night here in L.A. Every Monday, and it starts this Monday, the 1st. Yeah, so if you're still in
Where?
town, you should go. At Flappers in Burbank.
Oh,
So it's
okay.
every Monday
Sid.
night. Yeah, every Monday night.
Said he.
Yeah.
What are you doing in a room?
No, it's like
music,
the
like the
Chocolate
Congo
Factory.
Room,
No, it's like a comedy night. It's like the Laugh Factory and the yeah. What is this? What the hell?
you.
Stop. Okay, here it is.
Basically,
It's
Cedric
called.
the Entertainer.
It's at Flappers Comedy Club and Restaurant, and he's calling it Make 'em Laugh Mondays with Cedric the Entertainer and special guests every Monday
He
starting
gonna do
February
that.
1st. Yeah,
He's a legend. He gonna do
so
that.
cute.
No,
right there,
but
too. I didn't
you
think
know, let's
Funny
keep it
motherfucker.
100. You know what really went down? Goddamn it, Flappers just got their nigga night for comedy.
Well, there it is. That's
Every
basically
one of these chains got
Gotta
a
have a
nigga
nigga night.
Gotta have
Yeah,
it.
because the nigga night keep the lights on.
For real.
Niggas come
That
out for
Hennessy
comedy.
sells, baby.
And it's his own. So I'm
You
in town. I
got to
wanna
get
go.
yourself a black night, an urban night.
Say, Sad, what are you doing on Mondays?
Man, nothing.
Come on.
I'm usually getting in town or something.
He doesn't sound like that.
Hey, go pick up that money, man.
There you go. So there it
Shit.
is.
Your paper,
All
man.
bullshit
Let's
aside,
let's keep it
goddamn
what it
See?
is. You know what it is.
Nigga night. But
Yeah.
hey, nigga nights are successful all over the
Yeah,
country.
so congrats.
That's right.
Yeah.
Need that nigga night.
They had nigga night at Fort Lauderdale before I got there.
Oh,
So
yeah.
when I said I was a comedian, it was some people like, hey, they had the nigger night on Thursday.
What are you doing here? It's Friday.
I was like, they let
missed
me
it.
have the whole weekend. They were like,
Real?
really?
You must be a very special nigga.
Right. I'm a really successful nigger that doesn't have to do nigger night.
Right.
Real?
Nigger
But
nights
you
are
still
for-
would do nigger night.
Upstart comedian.
Because I'm going
You like a Nat King Cole nigger? Is that what you are?
Oh,
Should I have a
like-
picture of you with
not King Cole, nigger.
What a wonderful war last nigga.
what a wonderful way. I see
Cut.
skies
I
of
need you to buck your eyes more when you say it.
And we need
And
jazz
never-
hands.
And
Don't forget to clear the
also,
nostrils.
you
Don't
said
clear the
I. I see skies are great. It's eyes. You're supposed to say I see skies.
blue.
There you go. Eyes.
It's
Perfect.
like Danny Glover when he was filming Lethal Weapon, that first one.
Oh,
Cut. No. We need more lip. Let me say go spit. Go spit. No, it's go spit.
Makeup. Can we get
shake
some
the
pink
lip.
makeup on that bottom lip? And
Oh.
Send it a little light.
Get the Hubba Bubba pink.
Some Easter.
Get it in here.
God.
We need Easter candy color on that bottom lip.
Right.
Oh
You
my
know what?
God.
Bring Barbie Playhouse pink too.
Oh,
All right, Danny, let's kill this one. Go spit, motherfucker. That's the take.
There it is.
That's the take right there.
All right. New deal.
oh shit.
Gotta be in movies a while, Daddy, doing shit like that.
Oh my God. I can't.
Beautiful.
That ain't natural for no motherfucker to be like, oh, go spit,
Hey.
motherfucker.
Put it this way, Daddy. That's why you get the big bucks. The big bucks. Get it, Daddy? The big bucks.
Shit.
God.
Watching the movies, I be dying. I be like, them some dirty motherfuckers. Right.
You always be on it.
Remember
That's
that?
Star Wars.
Oh.
Whatever. It's a lot of
Remember the James Bond movie and shit, where they had him chasing this nigga in the
They
second
always
one.
make him chase.
I was laughing my ass off. They killed all the niggas in that embassy. Them niggas was like, they probably tried to sound like this. Oh, I know, cut. No. The jazz hands Zoe was talking about.
Oh my
That's a
God.
good take there. That's a good take.
Yeah.
Stop it. Well, anyway. I know.
Are we gonna talk about Stacey Dash?
We got to go in on the bitch. We got to.
Dash.
When we
Man.
come back, did you want to do it when we come back?
No, get the whole nut.
Get her now.
Get her now.
If you blew in this bitch's ear, she'd pay you for a refill.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Stacey Dash, you made a goddamn fool out of yourself on that interview, which is why they put you up there. You
And
fell
she
for the bait.
and she makes no excuses about it. If you ever were to go on her, she just wrote a blog,
But she's
and she's
irrelevant.
not.
She's too dumb.
They're not going to put you in your in movies, Stacey. You're not going to be like this award-winning actress.
Right.
What does she do now? Does she have a little
She wasn't
talk
gonna
show or
be that
something?
She's just
no,
on that
she's a Fox.
She's
a
a
Fox News commentator.
news commentator.
They made her a news commentator.
Oh,
Exactly.
she talks about all that. She talks about all that on her blog.
No.
I saw inside the NFL. They had the old brother Eddie George.
Yeah.
He was talking about Peyton Manning. No, he said Rob Gronkowski is the best player in the NFL. I was like, yeah, when the money gets low and the hungriness show.
Now it's time to coon.
You're going to say Rob Gronkowski, and he said it like, no doubt, is the best player in the NFL. Do you want to go through the NFL and see some of the players
Right.
that are in the National
Right.
Right.
Football League, and you're going to say Rob Gronkowski?
Well, this is what she
Who is
said.
a good player? Definitely a good player.
Yeah.
But you're going to
He's
say
not.
the best player hands down in the
Terrible.
NFL?
Right.
Have you seen some of these motherfucking niggas in the NFL?
Right. Right.
I'm just giving it real.
No, that's real.
We could go through rosters and bring up people you never thought of.
Never. Don't even know their name.
Well, anyway, look, this is what she said after all that that she got receiving from after that interview. She said, "Yes, I'm on Fox because I refuse to back down." She wrote in her blog this past Saturday. I owe it to my son and daughter to at least try to work toward a world where black people can speak out on any matter they want without the fear of incredible backlash. It's 2016. Let's stop taking our marching orders from Democratic slave
Okay.
drivers.
All right.
They have taken our votes and repaid us by ruining our colleges and large cities. They are responsible for #Oscars so white.
Okay. So let me.
And that's
let
what
me,
she only part of what she wrote.
Let me
on her
just okay.
blog.
Just. All
They
right.
don't talk about white people. They only talk about black people. It's predictable. You a lousy bitch. Go ahead, Zoe.
Let's go back to the days when she was on the Foxhole. Right? She was on the Foxhole before she was on Fox News.
That's what she was looking for.
And she was on King Magazine,
Right.
and she's
So
done
let's
things
just
for
remember-
She
BT.
bust down on King Magazine.
Let's just remember who she is, right?
Yeah.
Let's just remember who she is. Even when she first got this Fox News gig, she was concerned about being up on what's happening in the world, having an opinion. First off, please understand what this is, Stacey Dash. No disrespect to you, but at the end of the day,
Why you don't never disrespect bitches?
let me just you remember that? Listen, you remember whenever something go wrong in the hood, they find the most ignorant person to talk about it, right? the newscaster put the microphone in front of the most ignorant person. It might be 20 people who are more articulate, who saw more, who can speak in context and articulate what happened. They avoid that one and they find the toothless one.
That's drunk.
That's drunk. To tell everybody what happened. That's who Stacey Dash is for Fox News.
Right. In a different
She
level.
don't know. She's not educated. She does not know what's really going on. You can tell by what she said about the community that her ass is a part of. Right? For you to speak that way and not know the context of what you're talking about, you know, there should be no BET. Really? Well, if this was a fair and equitable society where white people didn't need white supremacy and white privilege, right? They weren't afraid of black people, maybe we wouldn't need BET. But we got to go create some of our own shit, which we wind up selling back to the motherfuckers, right? Like if she really understood the context, she wouldn't have been talking. But this is why they pay
giving
her.
her credit for being dumb. As
I'm
crazy
not
as that
giving her
sound.
credit for being dumb. I'm just saying.
All them coons know what they doing when they go up there
Now,
and
I
they
don't think
talk.
she knew. I think she took that
They
check.
talk about black people, wouldn't dare say anything about white people.
I agree with that.
Kiss my ass, Stephen A. Stacey Dash.
I knew you was
What's the
gonna
other
go
little
there.
bitch? The little pussy sucker bitch on The View or whatever that is.
Oh, Ravens.
Raven Simone. That police officer in motherfucking Milwaukee.
I ain't
All
we
them
ain't heard from that
motherfuckers.
motherfucker
Oh,
in a
yeah,
minute.
he is
Charles
not surprised.
Barkley.
Right.
All them motherfuckers. You ain't never heard them say nothing about what white people do. You only hear them say negative
I think
shit
Stephen A. been
about
trying.
black people.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Stephen A. been trying.
You ain't seen the videos?
What has he been trying to do? I want to know
Somebody.
exactly. I want to know so I can speak.
Somebody said that Stephen A. is trying. I saw a couple of videos on Twitter
People root for him because they
where he
see.
going in on the white folk. He trying to balance it.
Look, let me say this.
Call some white people out, Stephen A. That's all we saying. And I
They
think
had
he's
a
doing a
black
better job.
girl on First Take. Carrie Champion.
Oh, yeah.
They got rid of her
And they never talked about that.
because he didn't take up for her.
Mm.
But now they got this new bitch. I don't know you. I ain't got nothing personally against you, but new bitch.
New woman.
And it's my opinion he give her more respect
Bless
than
you.
he used to give Carrie Champion. This is just my
Do
opinion.
you think they
The-
butted heads?
No, the sissy on the show act fucked up with everybody. Because that's who he really is.
Who?
Oh, my God.
You talking about Scamp?
The sissy.
Oh, God.
Why you call that man a sissy?
I respect that he act fucked up with everybody. I remember that bitch, the new bitch, interrupted him while he was speaking on the show. He was like, I couldn't finish my point. You would never see Stephen A. talk like that to that white woman.
I think her
'Cause
name
he'll-
is Molly.
Whatever the bitch name is, he will be.
Oh, my God.
She's beautiful.
He'll be on punishment again. What was his suspension last time? A week? 2 weeks? He don't want that. He'll be on there with that bullshit apology. I was so wrong. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I should have never,
Oh, my God.
ever said nothing about no woman. Keep my negativity to niggas. I'm Stephen A. And my haircut was half price.
Oh, my God. Half price. Lord have mercy.
That's just my opinion.
I'm just saying, don't talk about shit unless you really want to spit some truth on it.
Stacey Dash ain't shit. I heard her pussy stink. I could be
Oh,
wrong. I ain't never
Lord.
fucked her. I ain't never fucked her. But if she was up at the Fox Zone, she had dookie dick up in her.
Oh, Lord.
How you get a show on the Fox Zone? Huh? You didn't have some dookie dick up in you if you a girl.
She didn't have a show.
She what? Well, what she was up there looking
She
for?
was on the show.
looking
She
for
was
some
a guest
attention?
on the Foxhole.
Oh, so she
Who
only
she
made
a
it
guest?
against
Who
The
show was
Friday show, and she was talking about how she
Oh,
loved to
James
swallow.
show.
she talking about how she loved to swallow on the
find
show.
that video. It's on
and not
YouTube.
only that, she used to always give. And,
It was with
and
Jim Brown?
And only a few years ago, she would give these interviews because I was appalled. That's the only thing that I caught was that she was freely and openly talking about how I can't help it. I'd have to look it up. So not
She
verbatim.
can't help it on the swallow side
No,
of the
listen.
game?
She was saying that she couldn't help it. I couldn't believe this, mother, because she's got kids.
On the
She was
swallow
talking about how
side.
she can't help that every time when she'd
That
go
bitch
on
kept
dates.
the kids. She
Listen,
didn't have no kids.
when she'd go on dates, that she
Bitch wasn't
admits
married.
to sleeping on first dates, like admits to just
Ain't
doing
nothing
one
wrong
night
with that.
and doing one night stands, right? She
Ain't
used to
nothing
always say
wrong
that, and
with
I'm
that.
like, what is that? For
That's
a
how-
woman though?
That's how you
so
get
that's
a
okay
man. Stop bullshitting with the pussy. That's how you get a man. You ain't gonna get no man making no real nigga wait. When you make a real nigga wait, that motherfucker be like, all right,
No, I'm
bitch.
not talking about that part. I'm talking about her freely saying that, openly saying that, and you have children. Who does that?
Most women have swallowed before, right, D?
Corey, they're not talking about it. So that their kids can see it forever. It's not going to go away. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about
And
what
here's
she's doing.
footage of your mama
Talking about how she
swallowed.
loves to
No,
go.
but they got another sister that's on Fox News that's really going in on black people.
Uh-oh.
Really? Another coon? A good one?
She's
new?
hella
Is she real dark?
articulate.
She's new?
No,
She's not dark?
she's hella articulate.
Well, it's not as effective.
But I'm telling you, she goes hard.
White people, when you're looking for coons, get the real dark coon, the Dexter Manley looking coons.
Oh, Dexter Manley.
That's
He-
why the black quarterback get away because he used to running. So goof ass out of here, nigga.
Wow.
You can't run and jump no more. You useless. You got to get desperate on TV and say sucker shit.
And it's really sad because you're just not gonna. You see the way they handle Johnny Football. Some people go in on him a little bit, but for the most part, they ain't gonna go in on him like they go in on Michael Vick. They're not gonna go in on him like they go on in on what's my man who hit his wife. He's still with his wife, by the way, Ray Rice, or even Peter. What's my man?
Johnny Football jumped on his bitch.
Adrian Peterson. Them dudes went through the bright lights of hell
What is it?
when they had their infraction. They see Johnny Football as what? Oh, he's just, he's going to figure it out. He's just going through some growing pains. He's young. He's going to, they still have some of that dialogue for Johnny Manziel. When it's obvious that Johnny Manziel has a problem, but they see it as a problem, and with black people, they see it differently. They see it as a threat.
Fuck Johnny Manziel. Why we even bringing that bitch ass motherfucker up other than he's a privileged Caucasian?
Would Dexter Manley have said, oh, he's a fucking crackhead, or he's a junkie,
That's not.
or he's an alcoholic, or whatever it is? Would Dexter Manley go out on a limb and say
No,
something
'cause
real
he won't
reckless?
get petted on the head by master. It's people out here who are like them dogs. They just want to get a pet. Stacey Dash,
I'm trying to
Call them coon lieutenants.
coon lieutenant.
I'm trying to find it. I can't right now. I'll have to look it up later. But anyway, your girl Jamil Hill was on. What
Don't
is
say
that?
nothing
No,
bad
no, no,
about Jamil.
no. I never have. But I'm
That's
just
my
saying.
boo
No,
thing right
no.
there.
But listen, you then. God dang it, Corey! Can I finish? Can I make my point? Anyway. Anyway, she was on that one fella's show. He's a late night, and I love him to death. He's funny as hell. Older fella with glasses, and he was a comedian, black guy, light skin. Anyway, she was on his show with a bunch of other people, like a round table, and I really liked what she had to say about this whole thing, about Stacey Dash. Now I can't find the damn
She
clip.
went in on her.
It was great. Jamil was good.
Jamil went in on her.
I loved what
And
she
so,
had to say.
and so did Dwayne Wade's wife, Gabrielle.
Yeah, Gabrielle, she sure did on the red carpet.
She was
just
like,
at
"Who
Sundance.
is that?"
Who is that? And yeah,
Sounds like a crazy lady.
that's what she said.
Is that the crazy lady? Yeah, she went in. I love it, man.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Stacey Dash.
Unify Hollywood, go in on these motherfuckers.
Stacey Dash is a very attractive woman.
She's Damon Dash's
But-
cousin.
Yeah.
And
hey,
he had something to say, but I didn't read his blog. He wrote
Yeah, I
something.
didn't hear what he had to
I
say, but I
didn't.
did heard he addressed it.
Oh, he said his cousin
Oh, he
was
said his
Looney
cousin
or
was
Cooney? Cooney. Oh, well.
I'm just saying, Stacey Dash, if you're not washing up in the sink, you out of place. Your job is to rinse off what got you there. Ooh, that was a killer.
That's
you
a
like that
t-shirt?
line.
Is that a
Oh, that's
Rinse
your
off what
tagline.
got you here.
rinse off what got you here?
Sanitize.
Damn.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, because I'm just keeping it real. You can tell she is not intelligent.
Yeah.
She's not intelligent. She's just saying
just
shock
about
value shit.
Bright as a candle in a windstorm.
Plus, I heard all the kids got different daddies.
Right.
My boy Christopher
Color
Williams.
purple,
He's the
baby.
father of
You
the
ain't
oldest.
even the man of your own house.
They let her clean the caboose.
Right.
That girl that set the population
What does
of
that mean?
Shreveport, Louisiana, a new high.
What does that mean? It did? No? It dropped? Oh. Okay.
Oh,
I'm fucking
man.
with you, Stacey Dash. You can get it if you keep that load up. But look here.
Oh, Lord.
Motherfucker wear rubber with her. Can you imagine if she got pregnant and shit? Be a little dumb cute baby. Hi, ma. Get your little cute dumb ass out of here. Dude, you got the fuck to make it.
What is the baby's name? Dim.
Oh,
Dim.
damn.
Dim.
Damn.
Dim.
How do you spell dim?
Dim Dash.
Oh,
D-I-M.
damn.
Oh,
Dim baby.
shit.
Fuck that baby. They throw him in the swimming pool with a shitty diaper.
A cute dumb baby. Goodness sake, Corey.
What is going on?
There's a lot of cute dumb babies in the world. They cute, but you be like, why is he sucking the back of the bottle?
He putting the whole big part in his mouth?
Trying to put a hole in the back of the bottle with his little teeth and shit.
Look at him.
You dumb motherfucker, turn the bottle around, you dumb ass baby.
At least he's diligent.
So they go Dopey Dash.
Oh,
Baby got bit by 4 dogs and he ain't number 3.
Took him 3 days to yell.
Right?
3 days later, he just break out yelling.
Cut! No, baby, what we need is more of that lip out. Don't spit.
Delayed dumb.
Delayed dumb.
dumb.
Slow.
Ow.
Stacy Gash. Oh.
Oh.
Wash off what got you here.
Done.
That was a killer.
Yeah.
Wash off what got you here.
That's real.
Fuck.
All you bitches go wash off what
Dash,
got you
Lord
here.
have mercy. God.
Remedial Dash.
Found Stacey Dash equals Goofy Dash.
Porter's gonna steal out that bitch purse if she go to the bathroom.
Oh, damn it.
Corey, don't be saying that about me.
Cash for cash.
Bitch, if you don't
Dash
get-
for cash.
Porter's look like Frankenberry.
Dang. Oh, shit.
It's just gonna keep going.
Here we go.
Ew, jeez.
I'd have smashed just to say I did it, just because I didn't like
You
her.
don't think the poet is attractive?
No, come on now, Zoe. Stop that bullshit. Don't you know everybody see through you with that dumb shit?
No, Corey, she's
Goddamn.
not.
She
not.
Porter's,
she's
ever
not
since she
ugly.
lost that sulfurate contract, it's been over, goddammit.
Girl is attractive.
Use overrated for itch your scalps. Let your hair show you care. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
This shit is crazy. It's the 5150 show. It's just what happens. Jesus.
We're gonna come back with the motherfucking little pussy ass topic. 5150 on the yeah side of the game.
You're so stupid.
Fuck them bitch.
Yeah. Internationally. I know sometimes it might get crazy. I'll always be here for you, lady. Baby, I'm just trying to change the game.
Trying to change.
Let me work the thing.
Let me do my thing. Let me do my thing, baby. Late night when I go and hang, lady, don't be mad. I'm just in the streets trying to maintain. Trying to make this money, man, keep it on my brain. Waking early in the morning, taking care of my baby. Crazy, cause I'm just a baby boy. Trying to make money, I'm trying to cop all the latest toys. Moving around from the rock to the joy, the in-town, oh. West Coast to the south too. Trying to make sure I got platinum in my mouth too. Before it's all over with, let them know I'm always getting drunk on the sober tip. I need to sit back and chill though. Let them know what's up, dog, this for real though. Trying to make some money, baby, here we go. Let me bang this out the stereo, we finna go, baby boy.
You just a baby boy. You not the real McCoy.
What?
I've been running these streets.
I've been running, man.
You going crazy.
Going crazy.
What about your baby?
What about the baby?
Why you running with me?
If I knew you had to have a gun to walk down the block, me and your mama wouldn't have never moved around here. Trying to teach you some raw game like Friday. Making this money every day, it is my day. Break the plate, I won't work for no man.
Make my wish come true for Christmas. You make my wish come true. I'm just gonna keep on waiting. You. I hear those bells ringing. Won't you please bring my baby to me? So make my wish come true. You. Yeah. Merry Christmas! I'm getting a new coat.
Yeah, another motherfucking 5150 classic to bounce in your motherfucking ride to. Fuck y'all thought. We just some talk radio. This the motherfucking baddest show on air.
Yep.
Y'all ready? Let's go in. Nigga,
Parking on your street.
Oh, yeah.
Parking on your street.
Here I come, bitch.
Parking on your street.
I'm ready.
Yeah, get that big ass ready for the
Do it, baby.
payback.
Parking on your street.
Here I come, bitch.
Parking on your street.
Give it to me, daddy.
Parking on your street.
Yeah! I'm coming in an 89 Escort. This ain't no Maybach.
Parking on your
I'm
street.
going to the bitch crib.
Parking on
Hey, by the way, I gotta take a shit. I don't care who in the bathroom, kick them the fuck out. This shit about to drop, no doubt. I see your bed ain't clean. The bitch cooking some greens. Her daddy looking real mean, but I'm about to tear this ass up in the room. You understand me?
Parking on
This
your
is
street.
Corey and the motherfucking 5150 dick. I ain't playing with you tricks. Motherfuckers, get the fuck out my face. This your son? Get your pussy ass gone. You a disgrace. Fucked up report card. Sitting on the motherfucking boulevard because you didn't want your mama to see it. You threw it out your backpack. Your whole family slack. Yeah.
Parking on your street.
All right.
Parking on your street.
Been waiting.
Parking on your street.
Come get it.
Bitch, get that ass ready for the...
Parking on your street.
Yeah.
Parking on your street.
Yeah, baby.
Parking on your street.
If that pussy wet, when you open it, you hear that...
I'm parking the car, then I'm knocking on the door. First thing, bitch, better act like a whore.
Uh-oh.
None of that bashful shit this time. I'm gonna get to yelling and it ain't gonna rhyme.
shoot.
I bust you in your head and shove your face in the pillow. And I ain't soft like a pussy willow. I'm hard like a rock. So
God.
get on this cop. And I'm gonna tell you right now, bitch, turn off that clock.
Lord.
Cause I'm gonna be here for about an hour. Then
Yeah.
I'm gonna go up in there and wash my ass in your shower.
Yeah.
And use your husband's rag. Ho, and that's how you know when you see me, close the
Your
door.
daughter, she's 17. She'll be 19 tomorrow. Where the other year go? Fuck that sorrow. I didn't know. That's what I'm gonna say in the courthouse. So I just stick one in her mouth. The bitch lied about her age. I'm enraged. Way back we were slaves, but I don't give a fuck. I'm from the motherfucking South. This your house, bitch?
Parking on your street. Parking on your street.
All right.
Freestyle.
Parking on your street.
Come get it.
Yeah, 5150. D gonna be up in that motherfucker.
Parking on your street.
Sitting on the bed in that motherfucking bathing suit from back in the day. She had that photo shoot.
Your street.
Where that motherfucker again for a nigga.
Yeah, I'll have my Febreze ready for your ass. Go.
Breeze ready.
Febreze, you gotta Febreze that room.
Who used to do that? What's that rapper name?
Melly Mel.
Mel. Rah! I know where he got that shit from when I saw that outfit he had on.
Stop.
Beat this, break down.
Stop.
Rah!
Hey!
Christ, you're gonna hurt your face. You're gonna hurt
Niggas in the
yourself.
back. Can you handle it?
Oh, God.
What that nigga say?
One of them old
The
sounds.
boy shit from back in the day. That's that old-
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. A lot of them coy motherfuckers say, woo! Yeah! Woo!
Yeah, and then they had that fucking whistle. Remember that?
Oh my
Remember
God,
that?
man! I
There's
can't.
always a nigga in the club with a whistle. One of them old just like
Oh,
that.
yeah. Yep,
What the fuck is going on?
Oh, I don't know.
Fuck it, man.
Shit.
Back on some real shit, though, man. Have you ever thought about what we entrust our government with? That's what I want to talk about, man. We entrust these motherfuckers with a lot of shit. A la Flint, Michigan. That has got to be the worst shit that's happened in a while in
Yeah,
this
since
country.
Katrina, really. You think about it. On that kind of, yeah.
In my opinion, it's being downplayed a little.
A little. Shh.
I mean, this is some shit that we should be in an uproar about. This is some game changer. The people in charge should not be trusted after this because this town is predominantly black.
60%.
They gave them motherfuckers basically toilet water.
Yeah.
And it took Michael Moore to try and expose it a long time ago. He was talking about it a long time ago before anybody else really
The
caught wind
question
of it.
is, are the decisions of the politicians in Flint criminal?
Well, it's
They're
not
figuring
just
it out
Flint,
right
but
now, yeah.
Flint was so bogus, as we have found out. It wasn't even about saving money.
What was it about?
Breeze, they didn't do this to save money.
What was they doing it for?
They just want to kill a nigga.
Right, that was their claim.
That's why the question is,
Right.
was their actions, can you deem their actions criminal? That's why I asked
what
that
could
question.
what could be less criminal
Because,
than
I mean,
to poison a town?
That's right.
Kilpatrick, right? Is that, there used to be the Kwame Kilpatrick used to be the mayor, I think.
No, that
Or
was
the-
a Detroit.
I know.
Really?
Whatever the fuck he did was criminal. They talked about laundering money and whatever. He
Right.
had to go to jail
Good
for
point. Good point.
So
Same state.
So same state. My question is 60% African American community of Flint, right? You get to make a bad decision, according to Corey. It wasn't even for financial reasons. You get to make a bad decision, and the question is, are you going to walk away from this with your hands clean? Are you going to be prosecuted as a criminal? I'm talking about the mayor of that town.
Well, the mayor is new, and she's black, and she just got in position. And she's been voicing her side and her opinion. And you know, because
Right.
she can only say
She's
so
gotta
much, 'cause
answer for
she's-
something.
Right. And she's trying. If you look up a lot of her appearances, she had a really good one on The View.
Right?
But can you imagine what she's going through? She's new. She just came in
They
office.
might put it all on her.
I don't know, no, because she's
Why not?
really brand new. So she's
That don't mean they won't be like,
That's true.
these stack of papers was on your desk when you walked in.
Well,
We
she's
told
not,
you.
she's not holding
You know how they
back.
get down.
She's definitely not holding back her opinion and her take on it. But at the same time, can you imagine she probably has to stay somewhat, what is that?
Kwame Kilpatrick is currently serving 28
28.
years for money laundering.
Right. Money laundering.
Okay.
He didn't
something
try to
that-
kill
yeah.
nobody.
He didn't
And
try to
even
kill
damage kids that might
60%
never heal,
of
right?
an entire town.
As a matter of fact, all he did was exactly what the mayors before him did, and
Right.
the mayors before
Just
them
didn't get
did.
caught, right?
Right, because
No,
it
they
was-
don't get caught because they're in charge of the machine. So when this Kwame Kilpatrick brother was voted in
And try to do the same dance,
he
they
was
like,
set up
no.
to lose anyway.
Right. You don't get to dance like this, nigga.
Yeah.
This is, you just get to sit in the chair.
What is your name? Kwame?
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey. Right.
That's that look right there.
Right, because
Okay, Kwame. Let's see how long it's gonna be before we throw your
same
black
question-
ass in jail. That's what they
Right.
say.
right, the same question about criminality can go to Rahm Emanuel in Chicago, mayor of Chicago, Obama's homeboy. Paying off these
Yeah.
families, making them stay quiet,
Just
and then the
just
videos
go into
coming
what you
back
said,
out.
because people come at me on social media negatively when I say something about Obama because he's black.
Right.
But whose homeboy is he?
Rahm Emanuel is Barack Obama's homie. That's one of Barack's people sent to Chicago, and the corruption continued when he got there. And you cannot tell me being a mayor of the nation's third largest city,
And your homeboy's the president.
your homie's the president, you cannot tell me that wasn't a gift. Hey, homie, you got to leave my administration, go run this city, and break bread over
I
there
heard
with
he
what's
was part
already
of
Go
happening.
get that Chi-Town money for us, homie. You know how
You
we
can't
do.
tell me that ain't that.
What
Bring
Come
that
on.
back to the
The main thing we
motherfucking
bring up
trail.
is the cover up that he had when that young brother was killed, and that police deemed him a druggie, but in the autopsy, there was no drugs. So it was all kinds of bigots online talking about he was a druggie, but that's not what happened. It's just like when the police kill most people, they're going to say that he did something. They said it about the young brother in Florida. You know what I'm saying? And this all goes back to what I'm saying. We trust them with our justice. And eventually something will happen where we're going to rise because you're just going to be, oh, fuck fuck this. You know what I'm saying?
And
it's a shame it has to happen that way instead of it being planned.
You
know what I'm saying?
I just saw what's this movie about the big bubble that burst, the real estate bubble that burst.
The Short.
The Big Short. And one thing I learned from that movie, or I'm gonna say learned but observed, is so many people in our system just go with the flow. They don't question anything. Just go with it. Go with it. Accept it. Push it along. Well, that's not an issue. Whatever. And you don't understand that thinking comes to an end. And it's not only with real estate or money that they do this type of thinking. You keep doing this thinking, acting like this isn't you. You act like Flint, Michigan isn't where you live. It is where you live. It's in this country. It's where you live, dumbass. It's gonna be. You're gonna turn your faucet on, and well, why is my water brown? That water's supposed to be in Flint. Flint is you, dumbass.
I nutted prune juice.
For real. The thing about the government is, we are the government, man. As long as you keep letting the government have to say, we are the people.
But say, go deeper into letting. Go deeper into letting. What do you mean?
What I mean is, a lot of people want to sit back, and it's easy to point the finger and say, "Oh, the government is doing this." The government, no. These motherfuckers do exactly what we allow them to do.
Well, this is what it is, Freeze. The average person does not want war. Does not want to go up against machine guns that the government will send your way.
Hey.
So, what we need to do as so-called thinkers, people who have a avenue for people to look and see what we're talking about, we need to come up with a way to help people plan a strategy.
There you go.
To deal with what we're going to have to deal with, because being scared,
Right.
it's useless.
Useless.
My very words right now are putting me on the radar. This is the internet. Everything I'm saying is recorded, and because they feel like it ain't time yet, that's why they ain't came and got me. But the numbers are growing with people watching us. They're gonna come at me. Sergeant Phil Cantone, that's what I call him. The dude.
You are the Sugar Ray that I met.
Right. The dude. Remember that movie?
You lied to me, Sugar. You lied to me, Ray.
Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights. You lied.
I'm gonna pull up in front of my apartment one day. It's gonna be a motherfucker over there. Hey, Corey. Heard you got a candy store. Just like Rob Johnson.
Yeah.
Just like Rob Johnson.
BET was the candy store.
BET was the candy store. He sold it.
And here's the benefit. You'll go down in history. You'll be the first black billionaire, but you got to give us this information hub. We got to change the content that comes out of this motherfucker.
They're going to have the Sissy Mayor on here. 5150, Sissy Mayor Hour.
The nifty 5150.
The nifty. Wait. Well, look.
Parking on your street.
Oh, God. Well, look,
No more of that.
I ain't going to tell you I just fucked the shit out of nickel.
Stop.
But I'm going to talk about these black women.
Oh, God.
Some nigga just ran my asshole way. It don't hurt no more if a motherfucker.
No.
I could fall on a
I don't know.
fox antenna and live through it.
What?
The fox antenna. What the
fuck is going on?
Anyway, listen, back to the
fuck you, nigga, bitch, nigga.
Somewhat back to the topic. Speaking of Kwame Kilpatrick, just a day ago, there's a letter that was reportedly written and sent from federal prison from him. His families have turned it over, where he claims that Michigan officials have known about the contamination of Flint's water supply for much longer than 2004.
Listen,
and that he has some.
Listen, about a month
you're
or
not
so.
surprised.
No, about a month or so ago, we did a show on the Zowood Show about Thirsty Nation and how water shortages across the country. That's the real war thing right there.
Are being manipulated by the same people who gave you the Bible.
Man. And when you talk about
I know you
strategy,
Christians don't like that. You don't like that. Did he say something about the Bible?
This why y'all not blowing up. No.
That same name.
But the thing you talked about, the strategy, listen, if you're not ready to survive another Katrina, you damn sure ain't ready to survive a race war.
Well, the race war, the reason you're not going to be prepared for it is because you will be fighting your own as well as them.
Oh,
they have Stacey
Yikes.
Dash type soldiers. They're in the army. Let me tell you what happened to me now.
I was going to hit him off at the pass, master.
Yeah. My phone freeze. I was going to put
you know that nigga, don't you?
I was going to put this cocksucker name on blast.
Uh-oh.
You know that nigga.
For some reason, I can't find my phone. Some bitch nigga.
Uh-oh.
In Dallas, some fitness nigga.
Fitness nigga?
Oh, so he's a
Say he served in the army. And the motherfucker said some shit about what I said about the army. And woo, 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 you a dumbass for doing that. But he brought up no facts to offset anything I said. He just said because you said something about
you
the
said
army.
It, right. I'm mad at you. I'm angry at you.
Right. You fucked up. And it's niggas like that that's out here, because I got mad people tell me I served in the army. It's basically some bullshit. It's white motherfuckers giving niggas bogus orders. That's how
always
you know what it is to me.
Oh,
you know what the military is.
What I'm saying to all you goofy ass niggas who fucking, you don't have anything to back up why you support the army. Please stop sending that dumb shit to me. Because if you don't have nothing to back it up, what are we arguing about? You just wanted to insult me because you can reach me through social media. Because I read my shit.
And whatever makes
Because
you
you
feel better,
hurt
right?
him feelings.
And
That's what I said. Get out your feelings, bitch.
You
nigga.
hurt him feelings.
You in my DMs talking crazy to me, and I ain't never met you before.
Listen, I suggest they go see that
I'ma put
13
his
hours
bitch ass on
and
blast.
listen
I
to
hope
a lot of the quotes that those men say in that 13 hours, which I just saw, which I didn't think I was going to like, and I'm sorry that I prejudged it. It was great. True story. Check that movie out, for real.
What is it called?
13 hours, and you're going to hear what a lot of those about when they were left there. It was a true story about
who was left there.
You'll have to see it. I don't want to give a lot of it. I'm
gonna say this too.
But it's a true
Fuck that movie. Who got left?
It's real simple.
It's a movie.
To kind of
But it's
protect
based
yourself.
on what happened.
Did a white man direct it?
Oh God, Corey, I don't know.
Yeah, it's based when somebody say.
Here we go with his. Yeah. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
look, Black Christian, look.
Black
when they
Christian.
say based off something, it only has to be 1% true.
All right, Conspiracy King. Okay.
I'm just letting you know. That's a fact. I've been in these Hollywood rooms before.
All right, don't go see it then. You don't go see it.
Okay, I won't.
Listen,
Not gonna go see it.
there's something you guys could do right now that could protect your family. You can go to Amazon.com and look up bug out bags. All they are natural disaster bags that have food, water, medical stuff in it. They typically cost like $100.
You never know when the stuff's gonna get.
You
ready to
never
go
know
down.
what the fuck is gonna happen, and when you're gonna need to be able to just say, "Well, fuck it, nigga, we gotta rough it out for
And people used to
72
think
hours."
my dad was crazy for teaching me all those things, all those skills and everything like that back in the day.
But that's dope that you got those type of skills, because most don't.
Right.
And I'm saying they're called bug out bags because Zoe, it's good you said that, because I didn't know nothing about it, but I'm just letting you know. This shit can jump off any second because of the intent of this government, which is to basically shoot and kill most of the motherfuckers that's not represented. The other 27% are protected.
Right.
Everybody else, you in danger.
I mean, you hear a guy like Ted Nugent talking.
Oh.
Ted Nugent got acres. He hunts. The boy is prepared for anything that go down. You don't see a whole lot of black folk prepared. Imagine if most of the residents of Katrina, imagine if they had bug out bags. Bug out bags typically have 72 hours worth of materials, survival materials. Think if they had those bug out bags.
Yeah, baby oil in them.
Here we go. Boy, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Well,
Zoe's reading something
no,
that
listen.
Freeze gave him.
Okay. A quote, though, that the mayor said, the current mayor, Karen Weaver of Flint, she said that the people weren't put first. The health of the people was not put before profit and money.
But from what I understand, it wasn't for profit and money. It was for
kill people.
Death.
To kill people. Don't
Sick.
act like, listen, let's not act like the population control, Agenda 21, ain't in effect. Let's not act like the vaccination, right? The FDA, the food, Monsanto. Let's not act like all of this shit isn't in place to reduce the numbers. When you got motherfuckers like,
Bizarre.
who owns CNN? What's his name?
Homosexual.
Ted Turner.
You know
You got
what?
motherfucker like Ted Turner. You got motherfucker like
Ted.
Bill Gates who
That's
openly
code
speak
word
about
for
it.
head turner.
Rupert Murdoch.
Stop.
Rupert Murdoch, the
I don't
Rockefeller,
know-
was
I
David
don't-
Rockefeller.
Rupert Murdoch owns Fox.
There's not a heterosexual man named Rupert. It don't exist. All Ruperts have koi juice.
And they have a grandmother that, Rupert, your clothes are lying on your bed, honey.
Mother, I have a couple of friends from the foxhole coming over, and we're going to have some coffee and tea.
Okay, and I will bring you up.
This is Poetess, Mother. She will be waiting in the room when you go to bed to steal your shit. Don't say that about me, Corey. Shut up, bitch. You know you stole it.
Lord have
Check,
mercy.
bitch. Stop lying, bitch. If I'm lying, sue me. You bitch. You told me you cashed it, you lousy. Funky. Tony the Tiger Flake.
Lord. Okay.
Yeah.
No, don't.
You got a, what's them bags called? What's them bags called, you said? Bug out bags. That bitch got a cornflake bag. That bitch be in the jungle for 4 months. That bitch be like, shit, I'm like, well, eat some more cereal. Them camels be like, bitch, share that shit.
Now there's camels in the jungle.
She
Now
be
there's
like, go spit. You.
that's messed up.
You.
What is going on?
Right.
What did you say? Read that, Freeze.
What happened? Now?
Oh, I just got
This is recent, I think.
Okay.
a DM from Channel 1. It says, what the fuck just happened? U.S. Senator says the president will be granted ultimate war powers with no expiration date. Is this declaration of international martial law?
Yeah, I heard about that earlier today.
Basically, U.S. got to go put anybody in check they want to in the world.
In the world,
In the world.
they can
So you got to
impose
check by
martial
who?
law on anybody in the world.
But you know what? You are able to do that because you have not been challenged. You know what I mean?
That's real.
It's like all you motherfuckers sitting around with your tail tucked in, motherfucker, it's coming. I know you're gonna be pointing at me. That was Corey them. They still gonna be like, you gonna be like, oh,
I just watched the show. I wasn't on the show. I just watched it. I ain't one of them niggas.
They got you on the list if you watch the show. That drone gonna come right over you.
All y'all, look, all y'all. Look.
51,
They ain't gonna be like, I'm just saying that. They're gonna be
all I did was tweet. Blah, 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 blah.
They're gonna be shooting at Chris. He gonna be like,
And the bullets will melt.
So you have some skill.
right. Chris
Bring
gonna
in
be
the
like, hey,
laser.
Kazuki, get at them niggas.
Godzuki,
Little baby Godzilla. Oh my God.
nigga.
What?
He called this nigga
Hold on.
Godzuki.
The 5150.
Smoke rings.
The 5150 character nigga got something he want to say. Let him say something on your mic, Freeze.
Oh, go ahead.
Is he on camera?
Yeah, he'll put him on here.
Nigga.
What's going on now? As an afterthought, white people, especially racist white people, love to get served. So if they're trying to push a race war, who's gonna pick the strawberries, clean the toilets? So I'm like,
Hey, get the mic off this nigga.
We gave this nigga a chance. He got
The
to
fuck happened? This nigga started talking about
beautiful mind
agriculture.
shit.
This thing called the Greyhound from
And
motherfucking.
sometimes I do like to go
I'm
to the
fucking
park.
with- No, I get what you saying. You saying,
Who gonna irrigate the front yard?
right, who gonna clean up after them now?
And who Who gonna mow the lawn?
Who gonna clean out the gutters?
That's
Gutters are in trouble if they start a race
Louisiana
war.
thinking.
You understand? If your gutters go, your whole
Who
house
gonna
liable to go.
babysit their children?
Yeah, what grandmas? All the grandmas are
And who gonna catch the catfish?
Who's gonna eat it? Who's gonna eat
Who
it?
gonna clean them?
Tell me that. Huh?
Who's gonna buy the chitlins?
Everybody get into their Bobby Glanton shit. I know my right.
No.
No, I tell you. When he get drunk, he start doing. Bobby get drunk, he get the point.
Oh my God.
Oh shit.
No. Anyway.
Anyway, fuck it, man.
I
I'm just
can't
saying, we
believe it.
trust this government with a lot of shit, and it's really sad just listening to what Stacey Dash was saying. It's like she trusts the government. And how can you trust people that this is the biggest slap in the face. They gave you a book with no dates.
Wow.
And you believed it. I mean, I'm just saying.
You talking about the Bible?
The Bible, a book with no dates. How could you believe it if you have common sense? That's what I'm saying. Can you explain that to me? I don't expect a lot of my black preachers to explain this, because we know this your hustle. You know what I'm saying? This your hustle, my nigga.
For the most part,
You know what I'm saying? It's your hustle. I know you ain't got it all together. You just very inspirational. Some niggas out here who got some cold ass speeches. Have you ever heard T.D. Jakes?
No, he cold.
This motherfucker.
Get ready.
Right. Magnificent.
That motherfucker right there.
Magnificent
He
speaker.
got jewels.
Right.
I listen.
Magnificent speaker, but how you know, nigga?
You know what?
True.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't answer that.
Or a belief system that doesn't allow you to question.
Right.
See,
The government gave you that.
the essence of intellect is questioning.
Yeah.
So if you go into a belief system that doesn't allow you to use your intellect, that doesn't allow objectivity, like, wait a minute, how does that work? And who put him in charge?
And you're not supposed to question.
And what
that.
language
Yeah,
do
you're
you
not supposed to
speak?
question
And
that.
what language was this book written in? And what year was it written in? And who translated? And how many translations of this exist? And you start asking this?
Oh.
I love Marvin Sapp, but he had this song where one of the lyrics was, "And even though I never see your face, I know your presence is real." I'm like, how?
Well, wait.
How do you know?
Then the boomerang response,
It would be no response. How could you respond to that?
here it is.
You
Have-
basically
have
said,
faith.
Have faith. Right.
Have
That
faith.
that is some shit that has gotten a lot of people in trouble. Ask them motherfuckers at the divorce court. Faith
Have faith.
Because a lot
is
of
the worst shit in America.
because a lot of the ones that you're referring to, that's all they have. That's all they rely on.
Have faith.
That's all they rely on. What?
That's all they rely on. Well, I'm going to
Faith.
keep having faith, and then next thing you know,
Yo,
instead of using wisdom,
well, there's this thing out here called common sense.
yeah, and
common
use your
sense
wisdom.
says
Ain't so
if
common.
your
Ain't
bitch
so-
is if your wife is standing on Collins Boulevard in a see-through dress. I
What
don't
that
give a fuck
mean?
what your faith is. Her faith ain't shit. I'm just saying. Tell me if I'm wrong. Them bitches ain't got no faith, asshole naked out there in the streets on pills, trying to get a ride home. You see her? Oh, this bitch on her Uber. This bitch be like, the Uber driver pull up, see the bitch. The bitch be, oh, you fucking asshole.
Well, I would
Fucking
say
get in the car with this nigger.
I would say we have
Oh,
the
good,
infrastructure.
I got you. Good. Get your ass in the car.
God.
I got you.
I would say we, with the churches that we have across the country, we have the infrastructure to change. Because those churches are really banks.
But they ain't gonna want to mess with their loot.
Wouldn't it serve us better if instead of those places being houses of worship that they become black banking institutions.
They're gonna be like, not with my money. They're gonna be.
Can you trust at the church with your money?
You gonna give your money to Creflo, really?
No, I'm not saying keep it the way it is.
It's a wonderful idea. Zoe Williams has set out a prestigious announcement that the church become banks. Now, at this moment, I would gladly like all of you to come make a deposit.
I got deposit slips ready for you now.
Well, there we go.
What's the name of the bank?
Give your
Bullshit
dollars to me. Give your dollars to me, Tabernacle.
What would be a fucked up bank name for a church?
Got yours, Tabernacle.
Got your
First Interstate got him.
motherfucker. The Lord's
Swipe for the Lord Ministries.
right.
Swipe.
Lord's Lost International Bank.
Oh God.
Don't worry. Have faith. We will give it to him.
No, the point that I'm making is I'm not saying continue to tithe. I'm saying turn.
Oh, you're not talking about continuing to tithe?
No.
Well, then don't listen to anything this man has to say. It's blasphemous. If you're not talking about
Somebody, wait a minute.
What?
Somebody, what's this? David Lewis 9. Zoe, how much have you donated to Flint Water Relief? Well, let me
$150.
have you?
There you go.
And I ain't got it. But I gave up $150.
wow.
Bitch, nigga. How much did you give up?
I'm drinking
Pussy
some
made,
Flint
nigga.
Kool-Aid right now.
Probably.
Right. You drinking some beige
I wanna
Kool-Aid?
say
My
this
bad,
about-
you didn't get your water, pimp.
I want to say this about that donation shit.
$150 out
I
of my
don't
pocket.
put no money in no motherfucker hand third party. It ain't gonna happen with me.
Right.
Fuck that shit. I'll go to Flint, look at a bitch who taking pills for the water, her family and shit, got the ribs showing, and I'll get him some money. But I'm not finna donate shit. So don't ask me, what's that shit they be having?
Red
Red
Cross. But
Cross.
sometimes I think that's
All
important.
that sucker
Yes.
shit.
No,
I don't trust none of them motherfuckers. If it's going through the hands of the people who enslaved me, I ain't fucking
Yikes.
with it.
So like UNICEF, you give all this money to these places to feed people in Africa. Do you know they use that money, they buy all these goods, and then they house them, and they use those to lobby whatever they want to go on in that country.
So
Freeze, you was in the army.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. I feel like if you served in the army in this country, it ain't no way in the world you should have to pay for motherfucking medical insurance for shit.
I agree.
all right, yeah.
I
But
agree,
they got
man.
Mark Wahlberg them on TV talking about donate to the veterans. What is that shit? It is fucking hilarious.
Right.
They want the regular people to give their money to these people who so-called serve their country. How the fuck do you have to motherfucking pay to go to the hospital and you motherfucking risk it all?
Put your nuts on
That's
the line.
true. But
What the fuck kind of world is this? And then you got goofy ass niggas.
In this country.
Why don't I have my phone? Because I was going to put this bitch nigga on blast. I don't have my phone.
Maybe it's in your pocket. But listen, I have a question to ask you, Corey. Now, with
Motherfucker
all
in the
this,
army and still
with all
gotta
these
pay the
vibes
rent.
and these feelings that you get towards the man or the people that run things, how do you feel then when you go in for some care in like a hospital? Are you gonna are you trusting with these people that you care, or do you just look for? Do you go to black hospital? Do you look for the black doctor?
Is
What do
there
you
a black
do?
hospital?
No,
there's a
they
black
closed
hospital.
all of them. No, they closed the one down.
No, I
in
mean, like,
But I'm just saying, do you
A
ever
real black.
How far do you take it?
like a
Like, do you,
black hospital in Brooklyn. All
No, it's the
black
corner-
staff in Brooklyn.
no, but do you feel say? Are
We'll
you?
take your blood pressure.
Whenever you go, look what happened. I went to the doctor about a month and a half ago. Man, them motherfuckers didn't do shit but poke me with needles.
Here we go.
And motherfucker tell me to go to sleep.
You-
And they was running up a bill the whole time. I got that bill, and I'm supposed to have insurance. I got that bill, and I was like, them motherfuckers tried to keep me there longer. So to answer your question, D, if I find myself in a hospital, I know I'm being fucked. I'm just trying to gather as much information I can about what's being told to me by the nurses. Because the doctor ain't finna tell me shit I want to hear.
Yeah, they don't, and they never show up anyway. They always send the nurses.
I'm trying to talk to these young motherfuckers who went to school and all this shit about what they've seen before that I'm in here for. That's how I play it at the doctor, because trust me, when you are in the hospital, if you have insurance, they gonna try to work that insurance. If you don't have insurance, you getting the fuck out of there. If you don't have insurance, oh, they gonna get you the fuck up out there.
Oh, you don't have insurance? Boy, oh,
You're
boy.
all right.
Well, I'll tell you what.
They don't
You
give
have aspirin?
Right.
You
But
don't.
in other words, I'm just saying you don't have a choice
Just
when it
drink a
comes
little
to
water.
certain things
I
and
found
services
this
that you
out.
have to
Get
do.
some air. Get
When
some
you go
air
to the
out of
hospital,
the hospital right
If you
now.
don't have insurance, you don't get a bed. You don't get a bed.
Yeah, because they had too many people come in and they give them care. They're not supposed to turn anybody away.
Well,
They'll
they
take
turn
care of you
people
all
away.
right. They'll take care of you, but you'll be either waiting there for a long time or you'll
You
be in
know
the
what? I have a new medicine I want to test. Your head
shoot
hurts,
you up with
doesn't
it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have a seat, and then you get the guinea pig treatment. They treated me lovely. To give you the hot shot to see what it
The hot shot.
When I was at the hospital, it was mainly old people in the hospital, and you get it. You get it. It's like, go to the hospital because you're sick. You get reminded of how lucky you are to be able to get your ass up and run around all fucking day. When you see them old people in there, basically they saying, well, we can't do nothing about this, but we can make it comfortable if you take this for the time you got left.
And then if you take this, we have to monitor this.
Right.
So if you want the pain medicine, we got to monitor. You got to put you on the breathing machine.
One thing Bobby said that's real.
And you're going to be on these pain medicine or something like it.
Once they start putting you on the meds, that's your ass.
Yeah.
That's your ass. If you ain't got the discipline to do it the right way.
Right.
Bobby smoked like a motherfucking Bobby smoked like a
What?
I'm trying to be nice and not say
I got
that.
Kagan water in the car.
Right. But Bobby is in great shape to be an elderly nigga. As we saw him play Zoe. He was bouncing around really well.
Really well.
And he doesn't eat, and he goes to bed early. I mean, he doesn't eat
Bad.
late,
He eat
bad.
good. Yeah.
He goes to bed early. So Bobby, incredibly, has good health. But I'm saying when you get older and you in them hospitals, because D asked that question, basically you gon' because this food that you consume every day is going to put cancer in your body. It's going to happen. I don't know many people.
I think everything's a crapshoot now. I
Right.
think everything's a crapshoot now.
Once
so.
they tell you, we're going to do chemo, it's been one.
Somebody said Bobby is immortal.
Oh my God. That or
man, half cake.
Or the zombie apocalypse has really come to life.
Bobby got a homeboy he introduced me to, and this motherfucker grow his food in the back of his house.
Adonijah.
Now,
Yeah.
that motherfucker real with it. Them niggas be creating medicine and shit. This nigga, one day my arm was hurting. This nigga came with some little gel and rubbed it on there and shit. I was like, dog, you need to let your hair grow and get your witch doctor degree.
Well, no, but that's what a lot of my family does. All my people, they do that a lot too.
Yeah,
they
them-
stick with
them-
all the
them
original
remedies
stuff.
from back in
Well,
the-
because that's where they actually came from. A lot of the stuff derived from
I was
some
hooping one
some
day.
part.
That motherfucker did like Mr. Miyagi. That nigga said,
Yeah.
whoa.
I got
So they be like, your
arnica
hair
on me
there.
right now. Yeah, that's funny. Oh.
Go have a motherfucking box in the morning. Go have a mohawk.
A box.
Stop. Look, it's sorry.
Somebody said Bobby is a vampire.
Oh my God.
Like D. That motherfucker come in here with D, he'll be like, you rub your eyes and shit, you throw them glasses
Oh, and rub your belly at the same time. Rub my eyes, rub Corey's belly.
Chris will get to talking, he'll be like,
Stop.
no. Put his wrist in that nigga mouth.
Lick my hand. Lick it.
Stop. Look, it's
Lick
time
the
to go.
energy off my palm.
Then And chew on it.
Chew on the energy.
And switch
from my
that
hand.
energy around in your mouth.
Right.
Swallow that energy, nigga.
That's
Must go
fucked
to
up.
your lower intestine.
And fight the demon that lives within. You have a breath demon. We're going to exercise it.
Down deep.
Make sure you look to the sky. Don't look at me. Open your mouth and look to the sky, Chris. Don't look at anyone.
Reed choker.
Oh, really
This
quick
nigga's
before
breath
we
need
go, 'cause I know
Constantine.
it has nothing to do with what we're talking about, and it's towards the end of the. Well, it's over the hour now.
Oh, God.
I don't want to start anything, but I watched because I watch a lot of
Said
shows.
Bobby
I
is
watch a lot of
lame.
shows on Hulu, and I just so happened to catch, which I love, Blackish because it's pretty funny. Whoever they have writing it, but do you have to see the last 2 episodes? In both episodes, I caught some of your jokes.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah,
I believe you. Now I want to see it.
I'll show you.
That's that real deal biting, boy.
Yeah,
It is
written into that.
a lot further than a motherfucker just saying your shit on stage.
Well, they got this show coming out.
I know they got a gang of writers on there, but still, it's like
They got another
obvious.
show coming out that I was going to be Uncle Buck.
Oh, okay.
That's a show in development they got going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
But I got into it with the lady who
Uh-oh.
was on there because she thought I was one of them niggas she could talk to like a little boy.
Uh-oh.
And I checks the shit out of bitches, especially Hollywood bitches. This is a Hollywood bitch. She found out I did Black Jesus. And she called me, why the fuck you did Black Jesus and we doing this Uncle Bucks? And I was like, hold up, bitch! You bitch!
You Mariah on her?
Man, I couldn't believe she was bold enough to talk to me like that. But that's what happens in Hollywood.
Wow.
People will let that go so they
Get
can
to their
keep some
head,
shit.
yeah.
Bitch, I don't give a fuck about that show. Don't talk to me like that, bitch.
That's true. That's true.
Well, bitch, die.
Oh, God. Anyway, all right.
Go to your mama.
It's over the hour?
Go to your mama funeral in one of them see-through outfits, bitch. Her mama be like, you's a bitch.
Oh. Anyway,
What is
before
going
we
on
go,
here?
before we go, this is the big weekend, right? Where
Hey,
you got?
back to Jackie.
Oh God, I'm trying, Chris. It's the end of the. I know it's over hour. I have a date.
What are you talking about?
Shut up. Anyway, what do you got going on this weekend?
She trying to get up out of here.
What?
Right.
That's what's happening.
It's past 10, and plus we have a lot of.
Wait a minute, you got a
East
date.
Coasters.
That's what we heard.
I did not say that, did I?
Yes.
Slick Tyson overbite everything. Look.
Excuse me, I do not have an overbite.
No, it ain't like it's like that lady on the 5 Heartbeats, Choir Boy Mama. And I want to go on record.
Oh.
What's happening?
All right. Yeah, I know. That's all right.
What's going on?
All right, so look, check it out on the real.
All right. Go.
This Friday,
Oh shit.
the Wilbur Theater, I am producing my own DVD.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're in the area. I just want you to know that I need to make this a success so that I can be on Netflix and sell my shit and all that shit. This is me putting my money into my motherfucker. It's me betting on myself.
Freeze love hosting.
Free
Yeah.
love is
Ride or
motherfucking
die.
hosting.
5150, bitch.
Biatch.
He coming with his Jamaican people.
Mm-hmm. And the
Yeah,
cholos,
man,
everything.
we're bringing them all, man. We're gonna bring all of the people, all the voices. We're gonna put all the voices. We're gonna bring everybody.
The cholos, the
What a lame! We're bringing everybody. Fuck that, man. We gotta laugh. Everyone's there. Well, in Boston, you know, we're getting clam chowder.
Boston, goddamn it.
It's gonna be fly.
It is.
It's gonna be
Boston is
fly.
off the
Hey man, I
chain.
know y'all gonna show up, man. It was a little club I was supposed to do before that I'm not gonna make it to. Like I was gonna do a little warm up show. It's this show. I think it's in Providence. Or something
Oh,
like
at the Comedy Connection.
that. Yeah, I can't make it.
You can't make it.
Yeah, we're filming something.
But you know what? That's one to go back to.
Well, they
Love
mad.
that
They
spot.
mad at me because I canceled it.
No,
What
no,
can I
they,
do?
hey man, it's.
Well, we spent money on advertising and all that shit.
Well, you know what?
Last time I was there, I drove in a snowstorm.
Yo,
It was a
there
snowstorm when I got there.
That's
So,
a good club. I love that club.
I like the club too,
Yeah,
but they're
and
mad
they're gonna have
'cause
you
I'm
back.
not gonna be there.
Hey, that's the business. They get it. They
Yeah,
try to
they
act
know.
like
They know
butthurt, but
comedian
they gonna
schedules.
Hey, what? He's coming back? Hey, well, let's set it up again. I'm over that. Are you kidding me? It's Corey Holcomb.
We got 200 seats here.
We're gonna fill every last fucking one of them, pal, for 5
Right.
shows.
But I haven't been scared in a while. I'm scared.
Yeah, I'm a little. I got butterflies.
Nervous or
Respect.
scared?
Well, it's
Not
like
scared.
because it's
Anxious.
like, nigga, I put my money up. Nigga, I'm scared.
Okay.
I be checking the weather every day. I'm in charge of getting people there.
Really?
I've had to buy so many flights, man.
They're like, look, you've got this theater, make it happen.
See what I'm saying? So
And if it doesn't happen, it's all on you, buddy.
Right. So Boston, I need y'all to turn the fuck up. My man Boston Joe, I appreciate you, boy. You've been helping me out. He found people out there on the ground to help me get this shit to where I need to get it. So that it's on point, man.
Well,
I'm feeling good about this week.
What's the weather like? Isn't it a blizzard?
No, they got flurries, but it's
Yeah.
not
Cold, but the
bad.
sun is
You know
out there.
what? And
So
it
it's a
doesn't
good
even
day.
matter. Boston shows up even in the
They're
snow.
They're used to
and the
weather
blizzard.
like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what people don't understand.
They're not fucking pussies in Boston.
Okay,
You
yeah.
Right.
kidding me? So what's a little cold? What's a little cold?
Well, that's good.
Give me my coat. Want
Right.
to see fucking Corey Holcomb freeze low? You out of your fucking mind?
Right.
I'm not gonna miss that show.
So
The
yeah,
29th.
This
What time
Friday.
does
we
doors
got
open?
2 shows. Motherfucker, look it up. Wilbur Theater. We're going to have a flyer on when we motherfucking go off the air. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who bought tickets in advance and was letting me know, man. I know I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm just going to do my thing.
It's
on
gonna be
stage.
fly, dude. Don't even trip.
It's the reason I have to do this DVD is because I have to get my material where it's archived in a special, because when D said the people from Blackish
So
do
people
jokes.
can stop
Somebody-
eating off
I'm
of you.
telling you right now.
See, I know guys who guest star on Blackish. The writers, they study me. So they're not going to say, hey, Corey, we want you to be on the show. They just want to watch what Corey Holcomb does and see what they can do to run with my act. You know
Well,
what I'm
isn't
saying?
that one of the unspoken rules? Whoever gets the joke to TV first owns it.
I don't know nothing about it. All I know is bullets hurt like a motherfucker.
Oh,
That's all
but
I know.
anyway, there you go. On that note-
Rat-tat-tat, motherfucker.
That's all I'm
right.
saying.
Thought it was funny when you took it.
You
So
see niggas
laugh
get
now,
shot in
nigga.
real life.
That Corey's show would be called Snackish.
Not like
This week on Snackish, we're going to dine on fine
But
cupcakes.
let me just say
Go to the
this.
Edible Planet and watch Sharkish.
Oh.
I had to get it.
Yeah, but this is how I know they're gonna support you. This weekend I was in Sacramento, and I was mentoring these children in Sacramento.
Camera crew from Sacramento.
Let me tell you, the whole squad came out, and they know everybody from every show. They supported big time. 5150, Zoe What, Voice of Reese, they knew everybody. And they came out in full force, man. There was a brother who is a principal of a charter school, and his brother is a teacher at the charter school. It was a whole crew of people that was there because they heard I was going to be there mentoring these children. There was football players, NFL players. We were all there to mentor the children. They came out deep.
That's
So if they
great.
came out deep in Sacramento, they going to come out deep in Boston.
I believe it. I believe it's gonna be a successful night. Goddamn it.
I appreciate all y'all for coming out to Sacramento. Much love.
Good looking Sack Town.
Sacktown showed
What
up.
shit in that jar?
Chia seeds, blueberries, pineapple.
Raspberry ketone.
No.
Quinoa
And super greens.
and monkey
Powder
fingernails.
mix.
Sack simp.
What?
Sack simp.
What happened?
Sack sauce.
Sack
What?
sauce.
Sack sauce.
Sack sauce.
What?
Sack sauce.
Oh, Corey. Oh, come on. Lord.
Sack sauce. Sack sauce.
Sack sauce.
Sack sauce.
Sack sauce.
On the Beckham Jr. side of the game.
No.
We fucking with y'all, man. Big shit. All right, so we gonna wrap this up. Everybody
Yeah,
straight?
sell your book, Darlene.
Yeah, Definition of Down. It's still available on Amazon and iBooks, or also directly to my people, which is better for me, which is overtheedgebooks.com. And it's doing great. I mean, I'm getting a lot of buzz just from the New York review, which was New York Times review, which was amazing when that happened.
Man, Harry Allen.
It's hard to get to that, and Harry Allen has
That's
given me his
big.
blessing, and Chuck D and everybody. So it's
Yeah.
it's on the move. Considering
What
I'm
did you sing?
I can hold a note. I mean, I write, but I can hold a note.
Do the Mariah note.
Oh, very funny. What?
You.
Oh, very. Leave it alone. No. Stop. Anyway. That was one of those bad moments in time for her. I love Mariah.
5150 fans,
Anyway.
I appreciate you guys for supporting my book.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's on iBooks as well, and Kindle.
Mm-hmm.
And like Darlene said, you go to my website. It'll benefit me better if you go
Better
to my
if you do it
website.
directly, yeah.
IamZoeWilliams.com. I appreciate everybody
Mm-hmm.
for supporting it. A lot of 5150 love on that book right there, The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship. Please continue to support
And
it.
if you ever get bored and like you just want to pass some time, what you do is you just buy some Elmer's glue and you just squeeze it right on your sack. Let it dry for 10 minutes. Peel it lightly off your sack. It's fucking incredible. Try this shit out. I'm just trying to tell you shit you would never think of, man.
Yeah.
People who got free time.
And then after that, you
A
go
glue peel off your sack.
and then
It's
after
incredible.
you do that, you do your
Do
other
not
move, which is to
substitute
sink the
the
balls
Elmer's
and flush the toilet. Remember what would you call that?
Pour the hot water while you nutting on your dick.
Oh my God, you got all those moves. Anyway.
I'm just putting niggas up on game, dog.
Do
It
not
ain't gay if
You're
you
gonna have
molest
people hurting
yourself.
themselves. You're gonna have people hurting themselves.
make sure you use Elmer's and not crazy.
No, you can't
Not
use
gorilla,
crazy
not
glue.
gorilla glue.
Use a little
Don't
glue
use
from
gorilla.
grammar school. If you use the gorilla glue, goddammit,
glue. Oh,
your sack will
They
never
find
be
you
the
get paid, so
same.
you could eat, yeah. Anyway, all right.
Somebody say koi gay.
Yeah, exactly. That's messed up.
Straight out of Elmer's.
Damn.
Corey Gacy. Hey, fuck you, Ronan.
Oh, that's
Flame.
hilarious. Let Flame peel it
Hey,
off.
zip up my dress. you should never tell niggas you zipped up Flame's dress. They've been fucking with you over that ever since.
Nigga, I can laugh and shit. I do. I don't give a fuck. Fuck y'all niggas. Anyway, 5150, my niggas. I'll see y'all Friday, Boston area.
Yeah.
Peace.
Yeah.
We out.